Nearly had a heart attack a few minutes ago. Believe it or not, actually, is the audio working? Yeah. Okay, so for some reason I can absolutely hear myself quite well today. So, yes, I'm gonna have a really clear, loud voice today. So, you're gonna be hearing the best of the Mercy Yappers today. That is not a good that's not a good name. Yapping Mercy. Nah, that's not even better anyway. But yeah. Basically today, just like a few minutes before I would even start the stream, I was gonna be booting up my computer like I usually do. And just to be able to prepare the stuff for the stream. And luckily I had time. But if I didn't, I probably wouldn't be streaming here by now. And I hate how Mondays are starting to be very, very cursed for streaming for some reason. But really what happened was I booted up the computer. I usually have to boot it twice because if I boot it only once per day, I believe, I'm not sure if it's like per day, it's like depending on the time that has been like asleep, it will just give me like some sort of like voice loop back, meaning that I can hear myself on my headphones when I talk to my microphone. I have not been able to find a solution for this. The only thing that seems to work is to boot up the computer twice. So I have to do that. And by the time I booted up the second time, Windows started to say like, oh, we're trying to solve a problem. It's like, what problem? I didn't even have a problem. It was just like looking for a solution. It was like saying at the bottom, like at the black screen with the, I believe, I'm not sure if it was like the Windows icon. It said like finding a solution, looking for a solution. And then at the end, after like a minute or two, they say like, hey, we didn't find a solution to the problem. Even though I literally didn't even have a problem to begin with. It was maybe the audio feedback problem, but then again, that is just a quick fix anyway. But I legit was having like a near panic attack because I think most of the times those things can take a long time to be done. Luckily, it was just only like a minute or two kind of situation, so I still had time to be able to prepare everything for the stream and even have time to like pick up some snacks. Even though they were really not snacks, they were just like those very mediocre cookies and just a drinkable yogurt. So I was honestly a bit scared because since I thought those kinds of screens usually can take up like a half an hour or even an hour to be able to have it done, I was already like panicking. But the moment that like even a minute or two passed and that thing was gone, I was like, whew, good. Because I was starting to legit think, like I said, legit think that Mondays were getting absolutely cursed for me to stream. Because last week I was sick. I was having like a really, really stubborn nausea that would not go away. Even on the day after, I was still not 100% good. And I had to go out with a friend of mine. And I was very upset because of how about the nausea that I was having. Really, really upset. Hopefully, in a good, another day, we can basically make up like a compensation day for how the many things that I missed, because I also wanted to go bowling or just play one of those arcade games and couldn't do it because first I forgot, and second because I was still very fucking nauseous. So, and also the week before that, I didn't stream because I was upset because of the Yakuza 0 ending, but also because of other things. But yeah, we're finally here. Welcome, my dearest angels, to another Blue Pork All-Star Resident stream. I will admit that I'm still incredibly surprised that the drops are still happening. And I'm pretty damn sure that even though this one, the drops are happening right now, might end around like 27th of this month. Either 27th or 17th. I'm not sure. It's either like a 3 or a 7 at the end of the number. Something like that. And apparently these drops have been going on for a very long while now. And I'm having a feeling that they're going to be dropping off like the second part of the drops right after the other one is completely done. So I think I don't need to worry about always having to put the like drops like name between brackets kind of thing at all times, because they're just always gonna happen. I mean, I also don't want to make the mistake that it so happens that it doesn't have, so I'm always like mishy-mash when it comes to like decisions in these kind of departments. But yeah, I will admit that I was getting a bit worried that I was gonna get sick or something and I'm not gonna be able to stream again today. But luckily, even though I spent a lot of time in bed today, because for some reason this kind of Monday just made me just want to be in bed all day, I had to like rush up my dailies in the morning. And then after afternoon hit, it was all bed. Even though I did sleep off a few times, I did not did a full-on sleep. So I think I took 2 naps, probably. And y'all are gonna be mad at me, probably very jealous, and I don't blame you. But I also kind of wanted to be productive today, but somehow my body was just like, no, I hate Mondays. I mean, understandable. But then again, I did say last stream that I was working on a guide for Blue Protocol. And for those who kind of are interested in guides, I am making one that is more visibly appealing, and it's supposed to be like a dummy guide. I'm not sure what people call it dummy guides, but the people that actually saw my my current project so far, they call it a dummy guide, and I am starting to kind of understand that maybe a dummy guide is supposed to be like a guide that works for maybe all seasons, but it's also not supposed to be completely over detailed, perhaps. And hopefully it's something that works for a lot of seasons to come, because I don't want to be updating that a lot, especially because I'm even though I am putting a lot of things, it's mostly just 5 categories per class, and Blue Protocol does not have a lot of classes. At least as a startup, it does not have a lot of classes. I think it has either 8 or 9, something like that. It has maybe around those classes. So I am putting maybe 5 categories for each class. It's going to be talking about the gear, it's going to be talking about the imagines, it's going to be talking about the talents, it's going to be talking about the modules. Did I forget something? That's 4. Modules, gear, imagines, talents, and skills. Yeah, I nearly forgot about the skills. But yeah, hopefully I can make that work, because at least the imagines part, the gear part, and the talent part is at least done for the marksman, for both falconry and wildpack. So yes, I'm also going to be putting different stuff for different specs as well. So it is going to be a guide that's going to be working in general for all classes. And hopefully, like I said, not a lot of updating that I need to do. But yes, it's still in development. It's still going to be in development for many, many weeks to come. So don't push me, please. Please. Just asking. But yeah. Since I'm feeling better today, I also have the fan here today with me. My lovely, lovely fan. That it's not a full, it's not a maximum potency today. It's only a half. But it's basically been clearing up any sort of heat that my my computer, any sort of electronics that I have, any sort of lights will produce. So hopefully I won't melt today. That's all I hope so. But yeah, I do have a lot of things to do in Blue Protocol. Not only do I have to do the dailies, not only do I have a bunch of focus potions to use, apparently today they released a hard mode in some raids. I'm not sure if they released only the first raid. I think that might be the case. I'm gonna have to look that up. And they're saying the recommended ability score for that is 57k. I'm only at 54. Actually, I might not even be at 54. What do you mean? What do you mean it requires that much AS since the 260 gear is not even out yet? It's not gonna be out probably in a few more weeks, apparently, from what I've heard. Last time I did talk about it, I did talk about when the gear is gonna be, the 260 gear was gonna be released. I'm not sure if it was on a Wednesday last week, and they said oh, it's still gonna be another month. It's I'm sorry? Another month? Then how, I mean, I was about to say then how can you explain being able to get to 57k with with just the 240 gear? Then it kind of hit me right now that there is a thing called raid gear, and I assume that one will increase your ability score quite a lot. Actually, I'm gonna have to look it up, because from what I know, I think I only have 2 raid gear pieces so far. I need to get the 3rd or the 4th eventually. But at least I believe that my gear is kind of okay-ish. There is one item, one piece of gear that I'm considering replacing it, because it has as a secondary stat luck. I hate that I just get a lot of luck on my gear. I'm not even sure if I should be trying to do some chaotic realm grinding and on stream, because I usually never do that, and for the reason is because there's gonna be something in those kinds of dungeons that's just gonna really lag up my computer, and also because usually having to play something with like 5 players or more is just bound to even make the stream even slower, even the game as well. So I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna be able to do pretty much everything, but since I still have a lot, and I mean a lot of side quests to do, there's bound to be some things that I can do. And maybe I don't think I'll be running out of actual content today, but I am curious to see the whole hard mode thing for the new raid, at least. I'm not going to be entering and try it out, honestly, but I kind of want to see if the whole, like, 57k recommended ability score is actually true. So let's wish my Samus upon right up to Blue Perk All-Star Residence. I also forgot, again, just typical Mercy. I forgot once again, the audio. I see it is working perfectly. Okay, so far it's been running out alright. I remember last time that for some reason the game was running out really awfully. I mean, same with the Stanley Parable, interestingly. But eventually I ended up like opening my computer and everything around that. Also, I really want that fucking mount. Look at that goddamn mount. I want that mount so much. I've been trying to get that mount. But yeah. Like I was saying, before I ended up looking at that mount and absolutely forget what I was trying to do, I ended up opening my computer. I noticed there wasn't that much dust. I also ended up replacing the paste, the thermal paste, and I think that might have solved it. Even though the thermal paste was still there, it hasn't been completely dried out. It was still there, but I still replaced it. Also, I need to remember to buy my thermal paste. The little syringe that I got with the thermal paste inside was incredibly fucking tiny. I'm not sure if that's how thermal paste usually is sold anyway. If they actually give you just the tiniest fucking syringe with thermal paste in it. I don't think that's how it works most of the times. But I need to hopefully one day go to a place and just find thermal paste. Okay, so they're only selling out the 240 reforged stones, so there's not 260 reforged stones just yet. And I only have like 3 pieces of gear, and it's on this one, it's on the tank, because I do have my character set to be able to pick up stuff for the Shield Knight class. I'm still working on it, because just recently I was able to finally max out, fully perfect my current gear. Mastery versatility, that's actually kind of neato. Granted haste, no. Versatility and haste. Even though the more haste, the better. I don't know if a necklace can have haste. Also, the attack speed. Unuseless for Shield Knight, but LS. Also, can I buy anything in the Flawless Dust? What is this? Also, why is this bugging out? Hold up. Why is this bugging out? That's so weird. Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, look at these. They're so cute. Fuck me. Alright, where is the cutest? Where's the bow? Is there no bow here? Also, this stuff is so freaking cutish. I like this shield. I'm not sure if I prefer this one over this. Oh, there's the bow and arrows. Oh, I like this the Radiant Terminal bow. That's cute. I never really liked this one. I will be honest. I've never really liked the Twilight Wish bow. I know some people love it, but I don't know. I got now Flawless Dust, Stella in the Piney Bureau to exchange. But Stella's right here, though. Okay, so no, not really. Dream Void is like old stuff, isn't it? I mean, technically, I could get some of these already. What about the Dreamweave? Man, I could just buy the boots. I don't want to just get the boots, you know? Dream Void is probably like Season 1 stuff, no? A flawless dust shop, that's the thing. It says you may visit Stella in the Paraniviera to exchange it for exclusive appearances on the season, but how are you supposed to get the flawless dust? I'm about to search that up, honestly. Blue Protocol, Star Resonance, flawless dust. There we go. It was just my computer. No, it's not engram dust crystals. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the flawless dust. The actual flawless dust. Huh. I might have to look up in the actual Blue Protocol Star Resonance Discord. Flawless dust. What does flawless dust do? Okay, someone did ask for it. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks. Okay, so flawless dust does not drop after M17, apparently. And M17 means Masters 17, which sucks because I barely do Master myself. Alright. Let's go first check on my store. Multi-card. Just the usual. Just the usual thing. I forgot the name of the character that I was thinking about. Chi-Chi. There we go. Took me a little bit. Alright, nothing here. And the Meowlux wish coins are mine. I've been saving up on these. Just lovely. I have not done the whole Imagine conversion pack just yet. And I'm not sure if I actually would benefit from doing it, honestly. I'll actually buy more of these syrup treats. I've been saving up, so maybe once these things go on sale that I can maybe take advantage. For now, they're not. And I also don't have a lot of these. And now we have these. I'm not sure if I should be buying more of these Reforce Stones. I'll be buying these because I can technically swap those for more Reforce Stones. Get these as well. Get these, because I'm always liking on them for some awful reason. Get these. And, I mean, I'm not gonna get all of them, aren't I? Oh yeah, I can, actually. Oh yeah. Alright. And then there will be the Life Skill XP books, but I'm gonna go for these. Because I also need to check out the Season Hub to see. They also updated the Season Pass. Look at this. Actually, I do not hate it. I will be honest, I do not hate this look. I feel like if I had to like swap up some of the black stuff for white, even though I do like this little sleeve that looks like it's like piano tiles, if I could swap out some of these things for like white, I think it would look nice on my character. It'll give him more of a like, not too mature, not too overly mature, but rather very, like trying to be hip with the kids kind of style. Also, this Deep Slumber Psychoscope, I need to... Have they unlocked more stuff? No, they will unlock more tomorrow. The thing is, I do have this, but it's not exactly all that great. And there's also these. Give me some more Ember Rune alloys. And I can buy out more of the Reforce Stones again. And apparently, I've been informed that you can no longer get Reforce Stones from the Chaotic Realms, which sucks because the start of the season 3 is where I was actually starting to finally farm for more of the Chaotic Realms instead of being like a lazy bug. But apparently they changed that. And I also cannot buy all of it. But I mean, it will help. It will absolutely help. Can I get more of these? I can only get 7? Really? Come on. I also have... Oh my god, I did not have that many. Nope. No, I mean, this one I'm not sure if I should. But I'm just gonna keep it. But no, I actually started to realize why people farm that up. Farm like those ones. Because apparently you can get a bunch of sigils and just replace that for more of these. Now I can finally get it. Heck yeah. Next up, I actually don't want to go there. What I want is go for the wish. A lot of people are really into that dress, but I am into that mount. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it though. Because I've been getting some gold things, but it's not been exactly what I want. Nah. You cannot really trust that little light up there. It doesn't say anything. I always think that there's gonna be some thing that's gonna happen that will tell you whether you have the gold or not. And at first I thought it was the dialogues that she said. And I started to like look up some of the things that could happen in the animation. There's not a lot of sparks in this one. There was still a good amount. Maybe the sparks could be it. I swear I heard something. Is my cat meowing from outside my room? She might be, actually. I mean, I did take her out of my bed just so I could close the door and not let her be, like, not unable to breathe in here. Is it the sparkles? Nah, it's the same amount. Yep, it's the same amount. It's not that. Sadly, it's not that. I just keep getting Phantom toys. I mean, I wish I could be getting more, but you cannot really, like, swap up these for these anytime you want. You can only get, like, 3 per week, apparently. Advanced, they have not changed anything, but for some reason they always love to piss me off with that. The guild stuff, I assume they've already been working on it. It feels weird that after like so many months of being the only one on my own guild, that these levels are starting to rise up by themselves and stuff like that, is because people are actually active in this guild. And honestly, it feels really good. I do have a lot of things to use. Actually, Nope, I did not mean to click on those modules. I mean, should I? I guess I'm just gonna put it all out on the, this specific class. I have a lot of modules that I need to analyze. I've also been saving these for the sake to, if any other thing starts to unlock, either in this season or the next, then I can just quickly rush it up, even if it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It can be just like, oh, if they just unlock the craftable versions of the gear and you want to just hurry up very quickly, you'll have that. I'm pretty sure that maybe I can go super fast and immediately get the craftable versions of the 260 gear. However, for the 260 gear, you need to actually have the gear of the 260 gear come out, because they'll have those stones that are only obtainable if you actually just like dismantle the 260 gear. Yeah, you cannot really get to it, but at least if you're having the absolute worst luck, it's a way. Where you going, Tina? I do like this soundtrack. I mean, I believe the soundtrack that actually got me the most hyped was the robot one. I mean, there's a bunch of the robot ones that I'm talking about, but the season 1 robot one that is actually present in here again. Illusory Flux Gold. Apparently at some point we can actually turn some of the gear from 240 to 160 to 250 to 170. I'm taking a guess that if it actually is an item that you can actually replace the 260 stuff to 270, I feel like some people are going to keep that just so they can immediately do the upgrade. I'm taking a wild guess that that's how it is. Okay, just one more time. I believe there was a day in the previous week that I ended up not doing anything in Bull Protocol Star Resonance, because either I completely forgot about it, or I was just so deep into something that I think actually might have been after a stream actually, that I just ended up not doing it because I just was too tired. I am assuming that's how it worked. I forgot that it doesn't refresh. Yeah, no, this is done quickly now. It'll be just as easy as doing like an easy, not actually easy, there's no easy, the normal mode of this. You can, however, get the Reforce Stones from the dailies, but from the Unstable Realms, but you cannot get them from the Chaotic Realms. I legit thought you still could, but at some point I thought I hit the cap, like the weekly cap, but apparently there is no cap. It's just, they don't ever drop on the Chaotic Realms no more. And yes, I call it Chaotic Realms. A lot of people call it dungeons. I used to call it dungeons as well, but now Chaotic Realms has been stuck in my head for some reason. Okay, now that I've done those twice. Did I just started to pay attention to the game and just realize that there are voices in the background now? I swear, I felt like I was hearing voices, like someone talking. And I didn't know if it was like inside the game or if it was like outside my room or something. That actually freaked me out. Like, I'll get that man eventually. I swear I'm hearing voices. Could it be because my window's open? No way. It felt like it was inside the game. Yoink. Alright. Let me check here on Cassie. Illusion, no Ember. I can buy another thing. I can legit buy another thing. I also just now realized I might have bought up the wrong gear. Let me see. Increases Falcon Strike. Okay, good. After consuming Photon Reforge. Okay, so I did buy the right ones. Use a... Actually, no, this is a raid gear, right? This is raid gear, right? Yeah, this is a raid gear. It has the Falcon Respects thing here. So now I can buy out one of these. The thing is, both were so fucking good, though. I don't want to waste it on too much. I mean, I can only get helmet, body, and these bracelets. I mean, I could buy it. I also have to make sure. I can get replicas? Wait, I had these things before. I also just maybe have now realized that I may have gotten the wrong ones. Just possibly. But I remember making sure that I bought the right one at first, right? Oh, I mean, I can just sell it and get it again, I guess, but, each use of the special attacks reduces the remaining cooldown of Radiant Barrage by 1 second. Greatly increases casting speed of Radiant Barrage by 1. The thing is, I'm not sure. Are we still using Radiant Barrage? I think we are using Radiant Barrage still. Now that I think about it, I think we are still using Radiant Barrage because I remember one of these skills have been replaced. Yeah, we're still using Radiant Barrage. I also use, on the previous seasons, I used Power Draw, now it's Teeter Shot. Power Draw ends up being, like, really fucking great, but it's not on normal dungeons, it is only in Illusory Bloom. Ends up being really good. I might have to talk to one of my guild friends again to see if I actually did the right thing, because I'm starting to think that they said it's the second set that I was supposed to get for Falconry Marksman, and I'm starting to think that that's not what I did. Now I'm just saying, I think, because I'm not 100% sure. And I can now buy more of these again. However, oh yeah, starts in 6 and 9 hours, so I can eventually get more of these illusion cores. I believe these illusion cores is so you can actually get more raid gear for the other classes, which is awesome, by the way. Very, very, very nice. Okay, so I also did get some more tanks gear, which I can start working on it. I just kind of forgot what kind of things did I get. I need to upgrade this one. Not 240, not 240. There we go. Versatility mastery, I would say it's not bad, so take it in. I remember getting more. Oh, maybe because I only selected one? Oh yeah, it's because I probably only selected one. Alright then. Time to reforge it. I'm pretty sure that a lot of these are not... Actually, this one was crafted. I'm not gonna do the crafted one. I am gonna do any that, that has actually been obtained through dungeons. Ace is good. Ace is nice. And also get armor. It's nice. Is this one alright? This one has luck and versatility. Well, let's do it anyway. It's equipped, so let's go for that. I believe for Shield Knight, the more haste the better, technically. But he also needs some mastery. I mean, it's not bad that I got versatility, honestly, but haste is the way. Oh shit. I forgot that if you actually press escape, you actually leave. Not like going back to what you were just doing. This one, not exactly all that great, but at least it's a start. Versatility is okay, but the luck there is just what really boggles me. Alright, haste. This one goes about the same way. Eventually, once I'm starting to work on the other classes on my spreadsheet, not spreadsheet, but rather on my actual PowerPoint thing, I can then start learning to know how to build these kinds of classes. This one I also got it. This one is fully maxed out because it was actually a pretty nice one. I think this is the only one that I might be missing. I wonder how much it will increase, because I was like 40-something-ish on this class alone. There we go, we got haste again. How much did it increase? 47! Alright. We're not there yet, but it is a strong start. Yeah, I'm still gonna keep Shield Knight as a pickup, but eventually, if I do have time, then I'll be brave to maybe do some of the chaotic realms, maybe. Because literally the only thing that I really need to replace on my marksman, it is, I believe, the ring. No, it's not the ring. Oh, it's the earrings. The earrings are kind of shit because they have luck here. Even though it's like the lower stat, it's not gonna be helping me much. I also need to be farming more sigils. I've been really bad at keeping a pace on trying to get the sigils. I mean, yes, I could technically be opening up the boxes, but then again, I also am not being able to open up all the boxes. There's that as well. Okay, guild. Need to hop onto the guild and get my weekly focus push hits. Hopefully everything is going out really swiftly. It should not be. Also, I do notice that through my stream, there's that like border, like black border from the game, not from my scene. That it only shows up on the upper and the right part. That means maybe that the screen of the game showcasing it's like a little bit uneven, and I'm sorry for those who gonna get upset about it. Also, you look a lot like Basu. Why do you look so much like Basu? That is incredibly worrisome. Also, yes, we call... Like, it's not exactly a mandatory thing, but the leader of this guild, Scriptor, and even though his name not is Scriptina, but is a Scriptor, a lot of us for fun, we just call him Basu. Ooh, okay, good. So that means I have to farm for these today. which is nice. Because sometimes focus farming, even though it's not exactly called focus farming, it's just like life skill farming, I guess. It tends to be a bit tedious. Yoink. Hello, Kia. I still preferred your old name. Someone French must have complained to the Blue Broadcaster Western Steps that they had a character named Dog this whole time. I'm not French, but I've had like 3 years of French, so I kind of actually supposedly knew that the name for dog is chien, while the name, I believe cat is like chat, which is it's gonna be a bit weird for the American or the English streamers because they always keep saying like chat, and for a French person they were like, "Where are you calling a cat? Where are the cats at?" I just really would love to see that happen because it might be so confusing, really confusing for me. See, I still hear voices, but I think it's in a game. I might seriously just finding that out now. But yeah, like I was saying, there's like this kinds of like situations where a name in your country, for example, for me it would be Portuguese, would have like a very similar looking name in English, but have a completely different meaning. I mean, completely. For the example that I'm about to give, is not exactly completely different. For example, for you guys, pork. We have a name called Porco. Sorry, a little bit of English accent just split in there. But what we say porco is actually pig. While for you guys, pork, it could just be meat. It could be just like a type of meat. Usually, I believe pork is like pork cutlets or stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be pig meat. I believe it isn't even pig meat. I want someone to confirm this, saying like, pork is actually not even pig meat. It's like cow meat or something like that. And I believe like years ago, one of my teachers, my English teacher, told me to not fall for this trap, saying like pork is not pig meat. And hopefully someone tells me like, oh yeah, actually it is pig meat, or it's not pig meat. I just want confirmation. I'm too lazy to go for Google right now. But for us, pork kind of sounds like porco, which means pig, and I can see a lot of Portuguese people trying to learn English fall for this kind of trap. So, I already am telling you all to not fall this kind of trap if you're Portuguese like me. It's gonna happen. I mean, I've fallen for it like a few times before I even learned the whole thing. But luckily, I don't think I ever had to put that kind of situation, talking about pork, in any sort of daily conversation. So, I guess I was safe for a little bit. And then here I am again, just going around doing nothing whenever I'm talking. That is just a thing I'm completely used to at this point. Oh yeah. Now that I remember, I probably should be going... Also, there is a quest here. Voice of the Sea. That I am interested to go back to. But first I need to go to Bahama Islands. Look at the amount of quests that I still have to do, for fuck's sake. I still have not done Fafala's quest, really. I mean, it's not exactly a quest, it's more like a story, bond story kind of thing. I have still yet to do that one. Yeah, I've still yet to do that one. Also, my mom bought a cream that I thought it was going to be for the skin today, but apparently it also helps to relax the muscles. I was struggling with like neck pain today because I couldn't really move around. I couldn't do this without absolutely having like a really nasty pain hitting me on the side here. But my mom put that cream and somehow it fixed my issue very miraculously, because now I can just rotate my neck without having to go ow all the time. Alright, so yeah, I was not supposed to go here, I was supposed to go there. Like me. I immediately saw the quest as like, yeah, let's do that. Even though that was not the reason why I came to Bahama Islands, it was supposed to be... Shit. It was supposed to be working on the graphic, the little skill tree thing. Give me a break. I can't word sometimes. Is it the text rate change? These are G6 or G7s. I believe you're supposed to buy these, and I can buy a lot of them, apparently. These look different, actually. But alas, what is necessary for the skill tree? Ooh. More Will Wish coins. Don't mind if I use. What do I need here? An inspiration. Factor type. Alright, so I might just have a few options. Oh, these are random. I fucking forgot that these are random. Shit. I might actually not get any for me. At least I got a lot of them, actually. Bee Performer, Verdant Oracle, Heavy Guardian, Shield Knight, Frost Mage, Wind Knight, Stormblade, Stormblade none for my freaking class. I guess I'm just gonna do some Factor Dismantle. Stormblade. I mean, these are all not gonna be for what I need. Actually, there's a Marksman Reality Factor. But I think I already had that one previously, so... Off you go! Bye-bye! I probably should have kept some, because if I'm gonna try to do other classes... Yeah. But, I don't want to always be trying to replace things over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, what did I get here? Not exactly for any class. I guess I can just hit this one for a little while. It's just gonna be a temporary thing. No luck there whatsoever. Alright, where you got the things from stores, as far as I remember. Yeah. I still have to do my dailies, which would require, now that I've done the daily, I've done the guild cargo, I've done the Unstable Realm. I don't know why they say, like, complete the Unstable Realms if you can only do it twice a day. There's a Focus, there's the Chaotic Realms, I'm not gonna do that just yet. I mean, let me check up on the very famous boss spawn tracker to see if any of the good bosses that I tend to farm are actually active right now. Preferably Predator or Arachnocrab. There is none right now. There is Rebel King and Ridge Fang. I haven't really done Void Watcher yet, and Void Watcher would have probably been really nice because weapon. But yeah, I think I can still arrive on time for either Ridge Fang or Rebel King. And I'm kind of tempted to at least do Ridge Fang, maybe? I'm probably gonna try to do Ridge Fang. Even though it's not exactly something that I'm always missing out on. Okay, it is line 4. It's already at 65%. Most likely people will just hop on to the next line, as they usually do. There's so many advertisements in this fucking website. It sucks. Because it's gonna make my stream slower and my loading screen slower, as you can absolutely see. So it's line 4, it's already about like 60%. I should still arrive on time. Let it get close. Luckily I can speed up on this one, but line 4 is already waiting for someone. But I have another line to go. It is really nice that this game has lines, so you can basically kill off the boss every time you want. Like, just hop on from line to line. Oh yeah, it did take a while there, but we're here. Alright, you're gonna take a sip. Even though I drank yogurt, it does hide me quite a lot. Oh shit. I clicked up on one of those F buttons that I was not supposed to. I'm not sure what kind of gear this one drops, because if it does drop earrings, it would have been really looking awesome. But I think it is Predator Arachnocrab that does that. Because Predator Arachnocrabs is basically the same boss as if it would be like that one curse boss something. The little like android like drone looking robot from one of the first dungeons. So I believe that one does drop the the necklace, not the necklace, the earrings and helmet as far as I know. Why do you always keep doing that? It's not gonna help you there, buddy. The fact that we also have a tank makes it really nice. Really fucking nice. I did say probably that there are patch notes that have been released, and it's probably going to be something about an update that's going to happen this Wednesday, as far as I know. Either Wednesday or actually tomorrow. But there's going to be a lot, apparently. I mean, these kinds of patch notes, they always are kind of lengthy. But, I probably could do that while I'm just working on this. Also forgot to, like, making sure that these things are out. Alright. Let me see. I believe on the guild's Discord they already mentioned something. Apparently there's gonna be a maintenance tomorrow, actually. For EOTC -2 at 6 AM to 9 AM. Apparently it's gonna be a very short one. Okay, there is the patch notes. Alright. Huh. I mean, this one doesn't seem to be incredibly lengthy, though. Wait, what about these previous patch note? Oh, this is the Fairy Tail collaboration. Yeah, no. We've already been past that point. By a long while already. How's the East thing? Okay, there we go. Okay, so apparently we're gonna have a Summer Island story starting off on July 16th. That will extend to August 24th, so I'm gonna be assuming that's still gonna be very well within the Season 3 stuff. And it says here, complete various event tasks in Summer Island Story to collect Winged Whale commemorative tickets. Earn rewards including Lush Summer, Golden Meow points, refinement materials, select, excellent module select, imagine material select, excellent enhanced module select just, premium, and Lush Summer Golden Meow tickets. Okay, these are not only like giving out more modules, but they're giving up a different type of tickets, unlike the typical Meowlux ones. That apparently it's gonna give us some access to some other stuff. Big fish, little fish, suspicious fish. Huh. The winged whale has actually appeared in Styleland. Wait, work with Irona to discover the truth behind the legend. Complete this quest series to obtain plenty of winged whale commemorative tickets. And there's gonna be a legendary fish chase. So this is all gonna be about fishing? Event periods. Okay, it's about the same time. First white waves unlocks on July 16th. Shadows in the foggy sea unlocks on July 20th. And Deep Tide Anomaly unlocks on July 27th, and Raging Sea Finale unlocks on August 3rd. Okay, we're done here. So the next patch notes is going to be about fishing? That's what I'm getting? I mean, we do have a dedicated fishing section. And apparently there's going to be, I mean, not really. There's not exactly a legendary fish for every single one of them. Also, is this supposed to be trash? That does not look like trash. But there's only one legendary fish. A storm year occurs periodically, accompanied by a legend of a sea beast. Every year, rumors of Highland sightings of this sea beast emerge, but no concrete evidence has been found so far. Does it really exist in the vast ocean of astrolates? This is an astrolate. I also do not farm a lot, as you can absolutely see. I do not farm a lot. So I'm guessing Legendary Fish Chase is limited. Let me put it here. Is at limited time challenge mode. Defeat the designated monsters before the countdown ends to complete each round. During the remaining time, adventurers can challenge stronger monsters or claim their rewards early. If the countdown reaches 0, the challenge ends and rewards will be distributed based on the progress completed. Wait. Is it the one that I think it is? Like the battle one? The one with like 15 turns? Oh, please let it be, because I missed that one so terribly. But the big fish, little fish, suspicious fish, I have a feeling that this one is actually the one that I'm just showcasing right now. This like very the sea beast supposedly. Seriously, this whole talk in the background is actually pissing me off. I'm not sure if it's like a TV or something. Wondrous Tag. In the new tag event, eventually see random buffs that last for the entire round. Each round features a different combination of buffs. A brand new map and a new Shadow Hunter weapon system has also been added. 3 unique weapons are available, each with its own effects to enhance the Shadow Hunter's ability to capture stalkers. I mean, I barely do tag, so this is not exactly interesting to me, per se. But, I know a lot of people have to do that because of like the weekly challenges that doing Starland stuff related stuff actually gives. Deep Sea Mission Engram Line Tuning available soon. Please stay tuned. All right. Deploy combat units at attunement anchors to defeat monsters emerging from the turbulent source. This is gonna be like a tower defense kind of minigame. During the challenge, use attunement media to grant various buffs and bonuses to your combat units. The longer you hold the engram line and the more waves you withstand, the higher your final rating will be. Irona's Bond story. After the Sea Breeze Festival ended, Lullaby became quiet again. Then one day, a bouquet of sea lilies, blooming far out of season, appeared beneath the village great tree. Who left them there? And why? Thus began a very special commission. Lush Summer Meow Look Special. Join the Meow Look Special event for a chance to obtain exclusive Aruna cosmetics and themed furniture. The first draw is free. Every draw guarantees a certain amount of Lush Summer Gold Meow points back with a chance of triggering a lucky event. Complete exclusive carnival objectives to earn additional gold Meow coins and Lush Summer Gold Meow tickets, which can be exchanged for more exclusive rewards in the Astral Store. This seems like a bit like too much, but basically what they're trying to say, there's going to be a new Aruna Bond story. There's going to be basically something about like what I think it might be some sort of like tower defense kind of game. There's going to be some additions to the tag game. We're going to have like we're gonna have the so-called legendary fist chase, what I assume would be like the turn, like keep on fighting like as many enemies as you can kind of battle. Like per turn is gonna be like maybe 15 turns in total. The Summer Island story, which I'm not sure what it means, but probably more side quests. And then the big fish, little fish, special fish might be something about the fishing. Me like it. Oh, that's not enough. That is not enough at all. Oh, we got 3 focus potions, though. Okay, I have places to be now. And one of the places I actually have to go to is to farm up more of the fine force stones. Because I did, like, get more. Oh, I can actually get there anyway, even if I wanted to ride. I couldn't get there anyway. Because it was just going to tell me that there's no such path to go there. And technically, I don't think there is really anyway, because there's no ramp to take you down to that area. Seriously, this whole talking, I think it can be like either my mom's television or something like that. I actually can still hear it inside my own headphones, but once I take it out, the volume is still the same. So I'm starting to get a bit freaked out. Also, I wish I could control the time in this game like I could control in like Infinity Nikki. Oh wait, it's my phone! I just now realized it's my phone! It was my phone the whole time! I was hearing myself! I just now realized that. I was like, where the fuck does this sound come from? I usually mute my phone. Also, speaking of like muting my phone, I need to actually mute my phone. And I usually just put all the volume down, and now I did not realize that all this time there was like audio loopback of my own voice coming from my phone, because I do have the streams open on my phone. Technically it's just showcasing the chat, but you can still hear audio. Oh my god. For how long did I not realize that? Oh, goodness. That has been way too long for me to not realize that. It did not hit me. It did not hit me until I ended up inching closer to my phone and actually hearing my own voice through my phone. God, that's creepy. I still hate my own voice. Like, I think that's really, really normal. People just hate their own voices. People don't like their own voices. I think the only ones that can actually be proud of their own voices are fucking singers. There's no way. I mean, even some singers are gonna be like, ugh, when it comes to their own voices. But I am particularly having a very harsher time to be able to accept my own voice. Not like accepting, I guess, but just really loving my own voice. Because I feel like my voice is incredibly daunting. Is like incredibly boring. And some people are like, no, you have a really cute accent and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to like deny them that. But I have a hard time believing that. Really hard time believing my voice is anything charming or anything unique in a sense. Because you hear a lot of voices from many places that indeed are unique. And either because those people that actually have those really amazing voices worked out for that, or they're just incredibly confident that they're just that confident, and that confidence just like shines so hard that makes even the voice sound amazing. There's a whole like psychology behind these kinds of things and why you hate your voice so much. And me streaming every 3 weeks, I am still trying to find any sort of like enjoyment in my own voice or finding it any sort of attractive. But then again, if people don't complain too much about it, they don't seem to complain ever about my own voice. I even like how bad it sounds. Maybe like quality-wise. But then again, I think if people are either being too nice or just don't find any sort of like particular flaw on my own voice, they just need to absolutely be pointing it out at all times. Like, it's not that big of a flaw. I guess it does take a long time to try and be confident and being comfortable with your own self. I mean, body-wise, I'm starting to get really comfy with my own self. The only thing that I really need to take care of is my skin. My skin really needs more TLDR. Not TLDR, TLC, I'm sorry. I'm not English native, as you can absolutely tell. I also love the name TLC, Tender Love and Care. I like that. I really like that. It's a very coolio. I'm not gonna have enough focus for another round, but I have plenty of focus potions, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. Actually, I thought I had more. God, I thought I had more. I don't have more. I was still gonna go for 2 more rows of these. And even though I'm probably gonna need more focus potions to be able to transform those crystals into actual fine force stones, it doesn't really matter. I have like, even though I probably am the one that has the most amount of like stocked up focus potions, I think I'm kind of comfortable with how much I have right now. Because I did not do a lot of like focus working for like days sometimes. I end up like stacking it up. Or there was like times that I just didn't really look up too much about focus. Actually, in the first month and a half of Blue Protocol, I did not even know what focus was about. And didn't even do anything in regards to it. And let's just say that a particular friend of mine was incredibly heartbroken. Nearly having a shock of his life and just like almost dying for the sight of me not knowing what focus was about. And I'm incredibly sorry, Corvus. I swear to God, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did not know about it. Yeah. Also, is my chat working? Yeah, it is. I mean, no drop frames so far. That's incredibly good news. It seems like really my problem with the internet, whenever drop frames happen a lot, it has to be weather-based. Because if it is a very hot day, or if it's like a very warm day with like no rain whatsoever, I have zero problems with these things. But when it comes to like a rainy day, really cold day, and thunder coming around, drop frames never stopping. So I can absolutely tell that I'm not gonna have any sort of issues with drop frames, at least for the entirety of summer. Okay, so I've done quite a bit of grinding. It's not here that I'm supposed to go. I'm supposed to go back to Astrolates. And after I'm done with the Astrolate stuff, I can finally start doing the quest. Actually, I forgot another thing. I need to go back to... I have to go back to Baham. Actually, it's not even Baham Island I need to go. I need to go to Sunset Wilds, because that's where the raid little spawn point is. But I think I did a good amount. It's not like a big amount of those crystals, but it shall do. It shall do for now. Yep. You really need to stop sticking around on stuff like glue, man. I'm not Spider-Man. Alright, do I have enough? Questionable. Very, very fucking questionable. Those things I believe are from, it's not smelting. I'm pretty sure it's not smelting. I believe it could be gemology or mineralogy. Not gemology. It is this one. Oh, that's a lot. I don't need that much. Just go like 200. I think I'll be fine. There we go. Let's see how much I can produce with these. Because I am about to max out... Oh yeah, that's a focus problem. That's still a focus problem. Holy moly, I do have a... Oh my god! This is not enough yet? Okay, that is enough, finally. God! I didn't even think it was that much. I'm gonna have like 100-something fine force stones, and knowing that sometimes you can get like 5, even though the chance of that is incredibly low, I'm still taking it. I am still taking it. It's the really upsetting thing about it, though, even though I'm still doing it, I could have been smarter not doing it and not do it, is the recipe 5 and recipe 6, basically recipe 5 is basically just this and this. It doesn't even have those stones over there. They have the same probability. You can actually check it up. The probability is still the same for both. And that was kind of hopeful that the Blue Protocol would actually change this and actually increase the probability. I mean, last time I checked this was weeks ago. So I can, maybe after this is done, maybe I can check it up again and see if they actually change something, because I feel like the numbers are still the same. I feel like the numbers are still pretty much the same. Not really. Actually, I might just stop right now. Hold up. Is it still the same? It is still the same. You are losing with that, actually. Wait, why is it changes? Oh! Oh, the only thing that changes is the Oh, okay. Is the quantity. Okay, so it really does not do anything probability-wise, but it does change the quantity, because recipe 5 needs 8 of these, while this one only needs 6. I see now why would that be necessary. Now that it does explain everything, you know. Blah. I have to take another sip because I've been yapping again. Okay, I'm no singing. Let's not sing. Otherwise, y'all are gonna be mad at me. The fan needs to be adjusted again, needs to be very, very close to me. Be closer to me, my dearest fan. You are my only fan. Okay. might need to be more direct with me. I am so glad I can finally turn my head around. I couldn't for like the entirety of the day. Stiff neck, man. Stiff neck. Very, very stiff neck. Okay, get me just a bit closer, please. Are you actually going to be hitting directly at me? Hopefully not at the microphone, though. Because I don't want people to hear the wind. It must have been the wind. Okay, you're hitting at me. You're not hitting at the microphone. Good. That's for the better. Blah, blah, blah. Ba-ba. Yep, we've still been here. It's been years at this point to have this be done. At least I'll be fine for a little while. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be I'm gonna have enough fine force stones to be able to max out the last piece. That last raid piece, that last gear piece that that actually gives me more attack. Because I believe I'm still missing one, and the rest is just endurance, I believe. Oh heck yeah! I'm already level 60 on smelting. Is that the max level? I'm curious to see if that's actually the last level, because I did not see any sort of like level up thing. I'm actually about to figure that out, aren't I? Oh yeah. Level 60 is the max. So, if I want to, I can just fucking craft things, like, from level 260. I just need those things first. I just need those things, but at least it's gonna be incredibly fast. I can also max out gem crafting. And weaving, I believe weaving is also gonna be important. So maybe I'm gonna put most of that in there. Also, why is my gemology so low? Even though I do that sometimes. Alright, I guess. Thank you, Beth. Leisure Chronicles. Consume 27,000 focus. Piece of cake. In the titles. I leveled. I am still wearing that purple one. Why can't I get gold? Dawn Ensemble, I need 10? Fucking 10 gold trophies? Fuck hell, man. Oh, I like that. I like that border. I really like that border very much. Now I just need to go to personal space. Get me that border. Look at that cute border. I like that border. It's a very cute border. Alright. Now it's time to see how far off I can go with the refinement. It is Ring that I've been missing out on. And I don't think I'll have enough for it just yet. I'm gonna be saving up the most mech shards because I cannot really craft those. 85%. Yeah! There we go. Now, 25. Oh, I'm running out of Fury mech shards. That's a problem. Yeah, there we go. I only have one more chance. Then I need to start farming for more Fury mech shards. Please. Oh shit. I didn't mean to hit cancel. Please. Ah, I've been lucky. Alright, I don't have enough of these. But I really need to remember to get more of these. Because you can craft the Fury mech shards. You can also craft the Meteorite mech shards. But I don't need Meteorite mech shards. I have plenty of them. But the Fury mech shards is going to be another problem. Because if I don't have enough of these, then the chances are lower. And it becomes a problem. But I'm nearly there. Nearly to level 30. Still doesn't really make much of a difference, really. Oh god. The difference wasn't that big. I mean, 54k now. But still, I need to get ready for 57k. Okay, I need to go to Sunset Wilds. There is a quest over there that I could do. So maybe I can... oh, actually there's two. I didn't realize there were two in this place. I just need to check up on the hard level or hard mode of the first raid to see if it is indeed true that the requirements for AS requirements for that is indeed 57k, because I might be doomed for that. And if I need to replace the raid gear that I got, if it was actually the incorrect one that I got, I can just replace it. I just cannot forget to... Actually, this is not the right one. I just need to talk to some friends of mine and say, like, was it the right one? Or was it supposed to be the second one? Okay. Hard mode is indeed available on the first boss. And the breaking strength is 2,910. I do have enough of the illusion breaking strength. No problem with that. But, trying to click these, it takes for fucking ever. Oh! No. Wait. Is it really just 51k? I thought it was 57k. If it's just 51k, I'm so solid. I'm so solid, it's not even a problem. Wait, is this a hard mode phase 1 drops with this reset? Make sure you're farming your reforge stones or reforging as much as possible before then. Recommended ability score 57k. The fuck you mean? I don't think it's 57k. But maybe they're saying that for a reason. Maybe Bowser's saying that for a reason. I cannot click on that anymore. God damn it. Click on it. Wait. 56,110. That's not exactly what he said though, but... Evaluate. Maybe there's a difference. The optimal... I have enough. I don't have enough refined for... Actually, I do have enough refined armor. Refined attack, I do. Armor's barely over it. Attack is fine. Haste is not fine. But again, I'm working on a class that does not need that much haste. Crit, I'm solid. Endurance, I'm just barely over it. And agility, I have very little, actually. That becomes a problem. So maybe there has to be a reason why... For 57k. Maybe this one requires a bigger one. I also cannot click on it. I hate that these ones, you have to click so many times to open it, or it just takes forever to open anyway. The nightmares is going to be a problem after that. Alright, so... at least it's confirmed they said he was 57k on actually 57,100 ability score. So maybe there's bound to be something about it. Alright. So let's start doing the side quests, because if I don't do these, I'm gonna be very behind. And maybe these are the things that actually give me XP and actually make me be stronger. Terry. Very lovely name. Adventure, the scenery here is pretty nice, isn't it? I like it here because there might be just treasure right beneath our feet. It's rare to see adventurers around here, but we must have been fated to meet. Are you still accepting commissions? Is there something you need? It's a long story. A few people ever visit the Sunset Wilds. This is at the edge of the highlands. It has become a gathering place for wild beasts. Neither pilgrims nor residents of the highlands would ever visit a place like this. But then a rumor spread from the Duchy of Brunhold. Apparently, an incredible treasure is hidden here. That's how treasure hunters are. We never let a potential clue go unchecked. Because the news spread so widely, a lot of people found out about it, including the treasure hunters or master leads. When my squad set foot in the highlands, we happened to stumble upon some clues to another treasure. But guess what? It was snatched away by a squad of other treasure hunters. Someone beat you to it? Well, basically, the clues that belonged to us were taken. Please, adventurer, you can't just stand by and watch us get bullied like this. At this rate, we're going to get driven out. Please help us, adventurer. You can count me. That's wonderful. The captain over here is named Iamon. I'll be waiting for your good news. Why does your captain have like a freaking Digimon name? Tell me that there's actually a Digimon with that name. I'm legit curious. Iamon. Do you need something? My luck has been terrible lately. Whenever a stranger comes up to talk to me, my heart skips a beat. I'm afraid that they're here to tell me someone else beat me to a treasure. If you're here to make friends, then I'll welcome you with open arms. Oh, you're a nice dude. I wouldn't call it bad news. I knew it. Nothing but bad luck since I got here. But I'm not a troublemaker, and thinking back, I haven't caused any issues recently. Adventurer, just spit it out. Terry sent me. I knew it. It must be those latecomers. Adventurer, you absolutely must not trust those guys. I bet it's about the treasure clues, right? We acquired this treasure by ourselves. What they sent you here for? Are they still claiming it's theirs? That's what they said. Whoever secures the treasure clues owns it. Adventurer, don't you agree that makes sense? Yes? You may have spotted it before I did, but once the deal is done, it's done. Whoever buys it first gets to keep it. Imagine if I spotted some goods from two streets away, ran over and told the buyer who had already paid for them that they were mine. Yeah, it makes sense. So no matter what the guy Terry told you, don't believe him. Because I have the item, it proves I bought it. I thought you guys were pals. Competition between treasure hunters has always been fierce. We both lead our own squads, and if the other side sticks up the treasure, it means we return empty-handed. So, it's not just a relationship between me and Terry in that sense. All the treasure hunter squads are constantly on guard against each other. Anyway, the clue is in my hands belong to me. You can't ask someone to spit it out what they've already swallowed. Tell that punk Terry to give up. I thought you guys were friends. I thought he was your friend. Adventure, you're back. So, did you teach Ian a good lesson? I don't have any proof either. That's just Ian's side of the story. He accuses me of making trouble, but I accuse him of lying and trying to seize it. We both spotted the item at the same time, but he elbowed me out of the way. How could I possibly just accept that? Besides, I saw that horn first. Is the treasure related to a copper horn? A lot of treasures are left behind by our predecessors. Sometimes you just get these very eccentric treasure owners who deliberately leave behind bizarre clues. It could be a sentence to an adventure novel, a bird's nest up in a tree, some graffiti in a city wall, or indeed something you've never expected. So a horn being a clue to find treasure is completely normal. The treasure doesn't necessarily have to be related to sheep. I've even heard of someone catching a fish with a secret note in its belly. How novel. That's exactly why our job as treasure hunters is to find treasure clues in all sorts of weird places. When we finally deduce a treasure's locations, we claim it for ourselves. But anyway, adventurer, you know I was elbowed out of the way now. How could you help me out? So could you help me out one more time? You both have your own side of the story. That doesn't matter. What matters is that horn. Adventure, a lot of people in my squad are starting to complain, and I don't want to start a fight on the other side. How about you help me steal that horn? I don't know about things. That's a no. What am I supposed to do? Our entire squad is counting on this treasure to put food on the table. We can't have come all this way to just return empty-handed, right? What was the horn bought? Where was the horn bought? It was bought from a traveling merchant. Adventure, are you planning to go ask the merchant? A third party might have an objective view. And are they here? I said that they are here indeed. Didn't seem to be far off. Oh, it's these guys. Ew. A polished, artificially aged horn with strange words carved into it. It looks like some kind of prop or maybe a souvenir. Look. Octavia. Everything I have here is top quality. Adventure, you're interested in taking a look. Why you give me like 2 versions of explain the situation twice? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? It basically says explain the situation both up and down. Why? I see. So that's what you want to know. That isn't a treasure clue at all, it's just a souvenir I made. Since a bunch of people suddenly showed up here, I figured the treasure hunters might want to buy some souvenirs. So I made one that looked like a treasure clue.
Next thing I knew, someone had bought it and asked me to make more. When I saw how popular they were, I immediately make a whole batch of them. They're all here.
They all have the wrong idea.
I didn't expect anyone to actually mistake this for some kind of hint to find treasure. The guy who bought the horns seems to be pitching them to passing treasure hunters. I don't suppose all those treasure hunters are going to... Oh my! Adventurer, go talk to Esteban immediately. We can't have him selling these fake goods and ruining the reputation of us honest merchants.
Oh, what the heck? I thought your fucking husband, I don't know if it is your husband, wasn't supposed to be like, oh shit, beside you or something? You're making me go all the way and you just talk for nothing. Hey, bud. Hey there, adventurer. Want to take a look at my wares? I've got clues about a treasure buried in the wilds right here. If you can just fork over a few more Luna, I'll let you have clothes. How about it? Who else have you told this to? Don't worry, hardly anyone else knows. I'm only telling you because you look like a capable adventurer. I wouldn't share this with just anyone. So, adventurer, shall we discuss the price? Look here, it's this horn. Drop the act. You! What are you saying? What do you mean? Are you saying I sell fake goods? You told me everything. I get it. You're here to pick a fight. How could my stuff be fake? It's a treasure clue I worked hard to find. This is just a medium mistake. I don't know who sent you, but I won't go down without a fight. Take this. Bruh. I literally just said that it was Esta that did that. And you're telling me that you don't know who sent you? Buddy, you cannot even touch me. Stop. Stop hitting me. I know I was wrong. I admit it's all fake. Why does it hurt so much? I barely even got going, did you roar? Right. You're an adventurer and I'm just a traveling merchant. It's not a fair fight. Alright. I promise I won't trick anyone else into thinking this is a treasure clue. I'll just say it's a souvenir from the wilds. But could you just put up at a good word for me with those treasure hunters? I'm afraid they'll come after me. Now you know fear? I can't believe I forgot all of that when I was thinking about the money. Adventure, this doesn't really count as selling fakes. I said I was selling horns, and there really are horns. Please help me, just this once. Just this once. I'm gonna tell them the truth. Hopefully they give me a chance to tell the truth, because those buddies do not deserve to be fighting over their own, each other's asses just because of something that is fake. That is unforgiving. What? Oh, I'm gonna talk to... Oh, they're both together. Oh, I hope they're not disgusting. Hey, adventurer. You're finally here. You'll be the judge. Not long after you left, this guy started giving me trouble. What do you mean, giving you trouble? I came here to have a peaceful conversation. How is this peaceful? You're just looking for a fight. I already have it. I'm not selling it. The clue's fake. What? Are you kidding me? Yep. Damn it. That shady merchant. It's only fake info. I'll teach him a lesson. Ugh. Good thing I didn't fall for it. What are you being so smug about? Who was it that wanted to buy it off of me for a high price just now? You were the one who refused to sell it, so I had no choice. You can't blame me now, can you? I don't have time for you. Adventure, tell me, where is that shady merchant? I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Don't get in trouble like this. The adventurer's right. You might teach that merchant a lesson, but what if other merchants refuse to do business with you? Are you and your squad just going to starve out here? Am I supposed to just swallow my pride? We can give you a refund. Will he agree to do that? They can testify for you. Looks like there are still good-hearted merchants out there. Alright, I'll ask Thea for a favor later. Thanks for your help with this adventure. This is fake news. I won't waste any more of my time here. You know, you're always welcome to join my treasure hunter squad, adventure. If anything, you should join mine. Oh, it's a Tim adventure. Oh my god. I'm leaving too. Come find me when you're free. I'll take your treasure hunting. Are you gonna make me make a choice or something? Oh yeah. Back to Raylia. This is a different one. But there's still places I can go, so let's go ride it. Ooh.
Thank you for your help, Thea.
What I'm gonna do? What should I do? I wouldn't have come here if I'd known. What's going on? Treasure hunter, the Marion, threatened me. Threatened to smash my goods if I don't tell him where my uncle Travon is. My uncle is out delivering goods. Who knows if he's still in Vina Wilds? His treasure hunters are just picking out unharmed merchants. That's why they're so reckless.
Does he have a grudge with your uncle?
It's because the Marion insists my uncle has a clue to some treasure. He thinks my uncle is holding onto it to sell for a high price. I'm Bavaria. We're just traveling merchants, not underground dealers. Where would we even get a treasure clue? We're just looking for trouble. And they insist the clue has something to do with fox belts. If they want foxes, they should just go for the hunting grounds. Why come here? Even though the treasure hunters in the wilds need our supplies, they've always seen us as competitors too. Oh please. As if we would want to do a job that relies entirely on luck.
Is there a way to punish them?
The merchants have considered that. Dealing with unreasonable treasure hunters is by just not selling to them. But they would just almost certainly band together and boycott our goods. If we don't sell anything, our trip here would be for nothing. So we ended up... Adventure, please help me. I didn't do anything to deserve this.
I'll help you find him.
Of course. Thank you, Adventure. The Marion is nearby. I'll look for him.
Yeah, just tell me, please. By really nearby, you really mean nearby. Holy fuck.
Up, man.
Adventure, what do you want with me? I'm a brave and honest treasure hunter, not one of those thieves or robbers who misuse the title. You know you've done something wrong, right? Did really sent you? Let me tell you, I'm not afraid of adventures. Besides, I haven't done anything wrong. I suppose, really, I told you I was unreasonable and threatened to smash your stall, but that's because of our uncle. I saw him deliberately deceive naive treasure hunters with fake information, with my own eyes.
You think you're doing a good deed?
That's right. I'm doing everyone a favor. We can't let a shady merchant like him keep scamming people like here, can we?
What does that have to do with Aurelia?
Well, they're relatives anyway, so she must be in it too. I don't care if you think I'm being unreasonable or making excuses. I won't give up until I find her uncle. You are being completely unreasonable. Can being reasonable earn your money, or find your treasures. Adventurer, if you really want to stand up for Aurelia, you might as well give me Travin's clue. Then I'll stop bothering her. Alright, Travin is her uncle. Plus, you've been helping out other treasure hunters driving a malicious, shady merchant.
I'll go gather some information first.
There's no need to go all that trouble. Just tell me where Travin is. Remember to come find me, I'll be waiting you on good news.
I'm trying to make that country voice, but it's kind of tough, honestly, because I'm not that good at those kind of voices. You're asking about Travin? Oh, he's a decent merchant. At least he doesn't sell shoddy goods, and he never asks for exorbitant prices. I just heard. Someone has been giving him trouble lately, saying he's a fraud selling fake goods, but I don't know if that's true or not. What does he sell? He's always done business with the hunters in the Highlands, buying fox pelts to sell further afield. But the Marion says those fox pelts are fake. A lot of treasure hunters have bought quite a few of them in preparation for the winter. So there's one for Aurelia right now. Joran. Is it Joran or Joran? You're asking about Travin. Oh, he is a veteran merchant, always traveling back and forth between the Highlands and Astraleads. Even us treasure hunters who are all over the place know his name. Is he an honest merchant? He's an honest man. He's been a merchant for decades. Don't listen to those Barony scraps. They're probably just trying to ruin the reputation of us Astarians. If you need anything, buying from him is a safe bet. He's currently in the northwest of the wilds. Go try your luck there. Well, that was easy. But Telara is far for some reason. Whee. This is an incredibly reliable amount. Travin? I don't know him well.
but I bought one of his fox belts. It's certainly warm, even better than the one I had at home in Brynhold. Although some people say he sells fakes, this fox belt is definitely real. As long as he didn't sell me a fake, I don't care. If Raven was really a scammer, people wouldn't be praising him like this. Is there something I'm not seeing behind all this, or is the Mario the real scammer? Go ahead, trust Raven himself. He's either putting up a really good, like, facade, or is he actually just being a really honest man and just being an old guy? Hey there, adventure, want to take a look at my wares? And a place like the Highlands will never regret buying a fox belt. Even treasure hunters from Brynhold are full of praise for them. Yeah, except maybe one. What? Him? The Marian actually went and threatened Aurelia. How could he? And he dares to call me a fraud. Talk about the pot cutting the cattle black. That's the real story. The Marian runs around the Sunset Wilds claiming to be a treasure hunter from Brynhold, but he's not at all. He's a pelt merchant. He isn't after treasure, he isn't standing up for those treasure hunters. He just wants to steal my business. His own goods didn't sell as well as the fox belts from the Highlands, and he lost money. So now he's trying to extort me. Adventurer, you absolutely must not listen to him. If you don't believe me, go check the treasure hunter's camp. He's sure to have left evidence behind. I'll guess a bit more. I've been a traveling merchant for a long time, so I do have some reputation to back me up. Don't worry, I'm definitely not fraud. Yeah, that's what a fraud would say. That's what a fraud probably could say. But then again, we're about to find a real story very, very soon. Also, I was just really enjoying giving off that country voice to the Marian. Really, I'm gonna be sad. It's not a good country voice. Investigate near the Marian. An old bow used only by beast hunters. It bears the Marian's name. The arrows next to it still has blood stains and beast fur on them. Is this fox fur? Why did treasure hunter make a special trip to the hunting grounds to hunt foxes? A ledger containing a detailed inventory of incoming and outgoing goods. Every entry is highly detailed. Most concern pelt trades. This clearly isn't something a treasure hunter would have. It has to belong to a merchant. Some daily necessities, all very ordinary items. Many of them are goods from Brynhold. An ordinary treasure hunter would never carry this much cargo. Marian's lying. Adventurer, you're back. Hurry up and tell me what the fraud Traven is. Stop playing the victim. What are you talking about? I don't understand, adventurer. Could it be? You think I'm the fraud? I'm not that easy to fool. Then I'll drop it. But so what if you know? He stole my business first. The treasure hunters from Brynhold has always bought goods from them. For me. Ever since Traven arrived, no one buys my stuff anymore. Who knows what kind of nonsense Traven has been spreading about me. I'm just giving him a taste of my own medicine. I'm just making assumptions. I don't care about that. Anyone who gets in the way of my profit is a rival. And I strike down my business rivals in the with an iron fist. Not even you will stop me from making money. I'm gonna expose you true little Carlos. You can't. You'll ruin my reputation. How am I supposed to do business after this? How could an adventurer like you do this? You're not going anywhere. Are you in a league with those merchants from Master Leads? Damn it. I'm going to stop you. Good luck. Good luck. Ugh. Wrong, I was wrong. Adventurer, you sure hit hard. That was barely anything, buddy. Just my luck. Please let me go. I'll give you a discount next time you buy from me. You must apologize to them. Why do I have to do that? Haven't I already admitted defeat? Consider compensation from the loser. Fine, fine. I apologize to Rayleigh and Trav, and I promise I won't cause them any more trouble. Can you just let me go now, adventurer? You're too strong. If you're backing them, I wouldn't even dare to do anything more. I hope you can keep your promise. Well, that certainly was a big kick in the ass for that guy. Adventurer, you're finally back. Oh wait, it was agonizing. How did it go? That guy, the Marian, is he still going to smash my goods and cause me trouble? Explain everything. How
would he do that? That's no way to do business. It's just... I'm going to tell all the merchants and treasure hunters I know. I'll show them the Marian's true colors. He'll come to apologize. I know, but he's a fraud. Sneaking into the ranks of the treasure hunters. Who knows what else he was planning to do? Thank you for this adventure. I wouldn't have known what to do without you. If you ever need anything, just come find me, and I'll definitely help.
You're welcome, miss.
Anything else? Another one nearby. And there's like 2 people arguing. Is it gonna be the treasure hunters again? I feel like it's gonna be the treasure hunters again. Nope, it's different. It's Keith and Kiefer. Let me go! If you're so tough, stop pulling my clothes. Let go of my clothes before you talk. You're about to rip my coat off. That's because you lot are too sneaky. What if you're trying to trick me? Nonsense. You're the one who's not trustworthy. The last time I let go, you made a run for it. I've got you all figured out. Don't even try to fool me. Enough, stop! Huh? Aventura, what are you doing here? Perfect timing, quick, help me pull them off. What nonsense are you spouting? Aventura, don't listen to him. Come help me hold him off. What are you guys doing? Aventura, I'm telling you, they're playing dirty. Our squad clearly found the spot first, but they want to steal it from us. Some of my captains sent me to find help. If he hadn't blocked my way, I wouldn't be here tussling with him. You're full of lies. Our squad was clearly there first. If you guys hadn't started trouble for no reason, we'd be treasure hunting by now. I wouldn't have even needed to go fetch our brothers for backup. Haven't you guys already wasted enough time already? That's his fault. He kept tugging on my clothes and tripping me the whole way. Look who's talking. Lucky you didn't do the exact same thing. Captain and the others must be getting impatient. I'll go and mediate between you squads. But that works. Wasting time with him isn't getting us anywhere. Adventure, I know you'll help me out. Hurry up and go, I'll hold him off for you. You sneaky rats, I'm the one holding you off. Don't worry, Adventure, I'll go find him. Well, you guys seem to be very promising. Very promising indeed. Now that's a bit far off, so... Teleport! Teleport! Here we go. Oh, you're down here. Oh, also, chest. Don't be unreasonable. Adventure, be the judge here. We clearly found this place first, but they insist on going it before us. As treasure hunters, we race against the clock and seize every opportunity. How could we possibly back down? These crazy treasure hunters want to block our path to wealth. It's outrageous. Stop your shouting. We clearly got here first. I stepped into the entrance before you did, so how can he claim it? It doesn't have your name written on it, does it? Unclaimed territories goes to whoever arrives first. And the fact is, I did. Adventure, am I right? Easy, take a breath. How can we be calm? Our squad spent ages scanning for this place and asking around for clues. I bet you've been tailing us this whole time, just waiting to swoop in and reap the rewards. That's completely slander. We clearly know this area better, which is why we find it so quickly. If anything, you're the ones who have been asking merchants about us local treasure hunters. Don't think we don't know. Adventurer, look at them. They're twisting the truth and spinning lies. Nonsense. It seems we can reason with you, so we'll just have to settle this with our fist. You could always just team up. Hunt for treasure with her? Are you kidding me? What if we find a treasure and just keep it up for themselves? I'm worried he'll just cower in the back like cowards the second we run into danger. I like having a neutral party accompany you. I suppose. I'll consider it. Even though I could easily beat them in a fight, I'm sick of arguing. You think I want to argue with you? Give me a break. Adventurer, if you can find someone truly fair and impartial to come along, I guess we can make it work. So good news. Y'all have problems that need to be fixed. So many. Y'all really need to stop. Alright. That is not... Okay, that's not him. Rion. As long as the price is right, you can buy all the fairness in the world. Okay, I'm just kidding. Adventurer, if you want someone who has no ties to them and no vested interests, try a traveling merchant has recently arrived here. Look, there's a newcomer who just arrived. Go ask him. Who would that be? Bracken or Marnie? I mean, by the way that you're speaking, should be Bracken. You're looking for someone completely fair around here? That's gonna be pretty tough. I suggest asking the merchants, though. You might get lucky. Most of them only care about money. Anything else? They couldn't care one way or other. Stop, Bracken. You want to find someone completely impartial. I don't think any of the treasure hunters around here fit the bill. No matter who you ask, they'll probably have some ties to them. All the treasure hunters around here know each other to an extent. You should try asking the local villagers or merchants. They might be up for the task. And find the new merchant, which is just by around here. Stone. Hey, adventurer, care to take a look at my wares? Just bought them in. Top quality goods. I just got here, and since you're my first customer, I'll even give you a discount. I have a favor to ask. What is it? I'm just a traveling merchant. Aside from buying and selling goods, I might not be much help. Especially if it involves anything dangerous like adventuring. I definitely can help with that. And everything. I guess I could do that, but if I'm acting as a neutral party, I'll need to be compensated. After all, if I spend all that time elsewhere, I won't be able to sell my wares. I'll definitely not lose out on this. If that's the case, then I'm fine with it. I don't know anyone from either party anyway. I'll just need to make sure whatever they find gets split evenly, right? But if they don't end up finding any treasure, I'll still expect to get paid. That's only fair. Now let's go, adventurer. Who knows? Maybe they'll need to buy some supplies while they hunt for treasure. I could make a fortune. See? You're actually thinking it straight. Look at that. That's a good merchant right there. Just don't go and just like try to rip them off or something. Boing, boing, boing. Something's not right. Too quiet here. There are two groups here. It shouldn't be completely silent. Wait, is this blood? Oh shit, someone got hurt. Buddies. Ah, that hurts. Adventure, you're finally back. Give me a hand here. I'll need a moment to recover. What happened here? Don't worry, Adventure. It's not that our squad's getting into a fight. Oh, I'm embarrassed to even say it. We were waiting for you over there when a pack of mountain boars suddenly attacked us. It's not that we couldn't handle them. It's just they caught us completely off guard. Yeah, they sent Rouge flying into the air before we even knew what was happening. That reminds me of something that apparently happened in America. That apparently is some bull? I'm not sure if it was a bull that ended up setting up a guy flying into the air in America. That was like a recent thing apparently. Hey, I was just trying to save you. You were about to get knocked off right off your feet. Thanks, brother. I owe you one. But, Adventure, those mountain boars have claimed the area as their territory, and we can get past them. Will we ask you to help drive them off? Otherwise, this whole trip will have been for nothing. Alright, Stone, you wait here. By the way, this is the neutral party I found for you. He's a traveling merchant who's just arrived here. If he's acting as the middleman for our squads, we'll definitely treat him right. Ugh, once we've all patched up our wounds, well... Don't worry, Adventure. Go do your thing. We'll make sure Stone doesn't wander off. Are you sure this is a good idea? I just got here and I'm already dealing with this. I'm a little... They're not bad people. Alright then. I guess I'll help look after the wounded. You be careful out there. Those will be piece of cake. Just be a piece of cake. Wait. He's busy. You got your way cleared, even though those things are gonna respond in a few seconds. You're back. How did it go? Problem solved. As expected from an adventure. You've been a huge help. Now it's time for our squads to find a treasure together. Hold your horses. Look at all those injured. Their lady is just crying out in pain. I'm already feeling much better, thanks to the herbs you guys bought. Well, you did help us out, so... Bonding over shared adversity, huh? I have realized their squad isn't so bad after all. When the mountain boars attacked, they didn't just turn tail and run. They actually stayed to help us out. Well, we did fight off those crazy mountain boars together. If we didn't exactly win, we still... Aw? Does that mean you don't need me anymore? Of course we still need you. A proper treasure hunter takes more than a couple of days, and we'll definitely need to restock supplies along the way. Don't worry, we know how it works. Look at every penny you were promised. Ooh, I'm relieved to hear that. Well, let's rest up for a couple of days and go find that treasure together. Adventure, if we find that treasure, we'll definitely bring you back a share. Thank you. Is that all for this area? Oh, fuck me. Give me another one, Invisible Threat. I mean... I kind of want to do Fafala's Bond story. I need to do Fafala's Bond story eventually. God, look at how many quests I have to do. Fuck. I have so many things to do. Unforgotten item. Okay. Actually, I need to go to her. Not like that. Let's go to Bahamar Islands and go to this one right here. It's been a long time. Last Bond story I did was with a thief girl. I forgot her name. And it was honestly a very short one too. Voices was very long actually. At least comparing to Dela? That's not her name. It's not Dela. Pretty sure it's not Dela. Ooh. Ah, this again? Just don't show me at all anymore. Tessie and Lily.
Adventure! Thank goodness you're here. Fafala, she's sick. The village chief said we can go in, but... She was always smiling so gently. But today she suddenly collapsed. We were all scared. You're older than us. Please go in and check on her. We're begging you.
She very sick?
I don't know. She was fine a couple of days ago. Then suddenly something just went wrong. The village chief said it's like she's trapped in a long nightmare.
Children, stop guarding the doorway. Fala needs to rest. You should all head back now.
But Grandpa, now that there's the Venturers here, everything will be fine. Yeah, the vet is really kind.
Mercy. If it is you, then maybe it's fine. Oh, very well. She's still resting. But if you like, you can go in and keep her company. Was she affected by the flowers, maybe? Welcome to the stream, Lord Kaio. Hope you're having a lovely day. What happened to Fafala? I think she might have been hit with one of those nightmares from the flowers, the blooms, whatever they're called. Ooh. Man, I have not been in the Twitch for a fat minute. By fat minute, you mean like a very long while, but still, welcome either way. Alphonse still gonna be sticking around for us. Oh, she's up here. Never mind, I'm sorry. She looks like she's dead, man. Who the fuck sleeps like that? She looks like she's in agony, honestly. But who the fuck sleeps like that? I wouldn't dare sleep like that. I'm like a belly on the bed kind of person that sleeps off like that. I kind of sleep on the side-ish a bit, but with the belly down still. And that's why I ended up having a lot of neck pain eventually. She has her eyes closed, but her expression doesn't look right. Her brows are furrowed as she's trying to escape from something. It doesn't look like a peaceful sleep. Touch her forehead. Her temperature isn't high. She doesn't have a fever, yet her expression looks like even more strained. She having a nightmare. Asleep maybe belly on bed, I believe. Well, it's good to be part of the belly on bed squad. As the village chief about Fafala's condition. Well, she was definitely hit by one of those flowers, wasn't she? Fafala's condition. It is a bit peculiar. I was just about to brew up our special soothing honeydew. It tastes awful, but it's very effective at calming the mind. Please let me help. Thank you, Aventra. Then please head to the kitchen, and follow the recipe on the table. Just add a little bit of orange juice to the regular soothing honeydew. Are you doing that on purpose? Because apparently that's incredibly bitter. Let's start mixing. The first step is... I don't know. I don't know. If I were gonna make it really potent, 10. Stir it? Okay, so apparently there's a recipe. Okay. 10 drops of regular soothing honeydew. Apparently I was doing it right. Let it sit, then 5 drops of bitter orange juice, stir, and then so 10 sit, 5 stir, and complete. Alright. I was apparently doing it right from the start. Let it sit is 5, and then stir. Done! The village chief made it sound easy, but this version of bitter orange juice doesn't really smell great. Come to think of it, the first time I ever drank bitter orange juice was also at Papala's home. She was so full of life back then. You're not gonna die, right? Thank you, Alfonso. Here, drink this. Even I sit down. Oh, she's waking. You wake. Look at that blurriness. Yep. Oh? This is a problem. This is a problem. The fall's condition seems to be more serious than expected. Oh, heck yeah. What on earth had happened? Yesterday evening, the moment she returned to the village, I felt something was wrong. She doesn't remember us at all. She recognized no one. Her speech, her expressions. Everything reverted to how she was when I first brought her to the village. I fear Fafala suffered some kind of trauma that triggered this amnesia. I didn't want the rest of the village to worry, so I've been taking care of her by myself. Aventra, you are a very special person to Fafala. But I ask you to help her recover her memories, even if it's just for a little bit. Please, this child. It isn't the first time she has been abandoned, and I don't want to see her lost and alone ever again. I'll take care of her. Thank you, Aventra. From the bottom of my heart, I'll leave Fafala in your hands. All that my old bones can do is let you stay by her side in my stead. I'm going to help step out to prepare some spare medicinal herbs. Stay here and keep her company. Stop, Fafala. Fafala, you still remembered me. And Mercy, the adventurer from Master Leeds. It is voiced. Then, do you remember where you went yesterday? At this rate, there's no way she'll be able to recall anything. Should I show her that thing? Maybe it'll make her trust her. Pick up the gift Fafala gave me. Yep. These are shared memories. Tomodachi is friend in Japanese, so she definitely is a friend. You want me to be? Of course I am. Fafala, I want to help you get your past back. Would you let me take a look around your home? I might find something. You have such a lovely and jolly voice for someone who's just lost their memories. This is a bit concerning, honestly. This place is full of books. I didn't expect Fafala to be such an avid reader. Let me see what kind of things she likes. A romantic fairy tale about the Princess of the Sea and the Knight of the Sun. Fafala's handwriting is at the bottom. Miss Anemone gave this to me. She said that reading sweet stories makes a little girl's heart brighter. At the end of the story, the Princess of the Sea returns to the palace and lives happily ever after. But I'm not the Princess of the Sea. I prefer a lullaby over a palace. She must have been very happy when she wrote these. An adventure story about a red-haired hero named Tiana and a green-haired magician named Ilulu. Wait, the green-haired magician is supposed to be a reference to Irona. Fala's handwriting is at the bottom. The main characters are so much like two ladies, I know. If I were a little stronger, could I become a character in an adventure story too? I wonder if I was helpful to everyone today. She always feels like she's not good enough. There's a painting on a table. In it, Fafala and the villagers are under a large tree. She is holding a small cake, her smile shy but very gentle. Everyone came to celebrate my birthday today. Grandpa Alfonso, Miss Nita, and even Lily and Tessie. Thank you, everyone. I really love you all. Lumina month 28th, Fafala in Lalapar. Fafala has a great relationship with everyone in the village. With this painting will help her remember something. Lumina 28. A Starsoul flask. The engram inside shows signs of being used. Will Fafala have used this recently? Oh, Fafala.
おかえりなさい。その、私に関するものは何かありましたか？よければ少し教えてもらえないでしょうか？
It's funny how so far this seems like it's been the most voiced Bond story I've seen so far. I mean, Daria's, I could call her Daria, barely did have anything. It had a few, but it didn't have a lot. While voices, kind of like half of it was voiced, half of it wasn't, and this one so far has been all voiced. I found some clues.
それでは少し質問させてください。過去を思い出せるのか試してみたくて。ずっと私の面倒を見てくれていた人がいたような。でもそれが誰なのか何か教えていただけますか？
Someone who's been taking care of you. That was Grandpa Alfonso.
アルフォンス様。そのお名前、心が少し温かくなるような。アルフォンス様はきっと私にとって大切な人なのかもしれません。
Yep.
私が好んでいたものについて何かご存知でしょうか？
You're like reading books. You have a lot of books.
ああ、確かにそれには覚えがあります。心が温まるような物語です。最後の質問ですが、一番知りたいことです。私は多くの人と共に誕生日を過ごしたような気がしています。
That is very specific, though.
あなたは私の誕生日がいつか
Lumina
知ってい
28.
ますか？
It was Lumina 28.
右後月の28日。あの日のことは夢じゃなかった。本当に誰かが
What happened if I said it
私の
wrong?
誕生日を祝ってくれた。ありがとうございます。まだすべては思い出せませんが、でもあなたと話している間はその怖さが和らぎます。
I'm just now starting to realize something. I need to look up Fafala's voice actress. Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Resonance of Fafala voice actress in this case. I swear to God, she feels familiar. Oh, they have not. Well, Tencent and A Plus Japan have not widely published her exact Japanese and English voice actress. I mean, there's no English voice actress for this one. But I swear to God, this feels like the same voice actress that voiced Yura in the Spy Family. Spike's Family. Devil Raimondo, Vera, Rola, Arona, Tada, Tina. No, they don't showcase the ones from season 2. Alright. Whoa, really? Yoshikutsu Matsuoka is the one who voiced Tada? The same guy who voiced the freaking board guy from Demon Slayer? Really? Oh my god, that does say a lot. And Rina Sato. I feel like I know this name. Rina Sato. Rina Sato? No. She voiced in Sailor Moon, Demon Slayer as well. Oh, she's the one that voices Amane. Oh, that's nice. All right, this is interesting. Okay, so they haven't really published anyone that voices for Fallen. Anyone for season 2, as a matter of fact. So we don't even know who voices boys. I'm really fucking curious about that. But I swear that this one seems whoever voices for Fallen has a very similar way of speaking or accent as the one that voices Yor in the Spy X Family.
もう少し一緒に探していただけますか？もしかしたらもっと何か見つけ出せるかもしれません。
はい。
私もう少しお役に立ちたいなってずっと思っているんです。
Oh, your voices, your whole memories are coming back. I see.
実は昨日の私はそんな風に思いながらどこかに出かけたようなのです。確か手に光る瓶のようなものを持って。
It's a Starfall flask. I have it in my hand. I handed the used Starfall flask to Fala. She froze, staring at the faint glimmer remaining in the bottle.
これです。これを持っていました。
Do you remember where you used it?
村の近くの川辺でこの瓶を使いました。川底にたくさん魚がいたのを覚えています。
Your memories are coming back. A river bank close to Lullaby with a lot of fish. I think I know where that is.
そこに赤い光が出現しました。明るくて不吉で何かを注意しているような。あの赤い光、あれは何だったのでしょうか？
Is it one of those crystals? An ominous red light, a used Starcell flask, and a frightened Fafala. The only thing that can link to these together is... I mean, both? I mean, but the thing is, Illusory Plume usually has those blue crystals. Illusory Play, however...
すみません。急に気分が悪く。その場所で何かあったのでしょうか？
I mean, both texts were white, so it didn't really matter which one I chose.
そこに連れて行っていただけますか？怖いですが、冒険者さんと一緒なら。
You'll be fine, Fafala.
お願いします。その川辺に行きましょう。
Alright, I feel like this is gonna be rather short. I have a feeling this is not gonna be a very long-lasting kind of quest. Much like how Daria was. Ooh, it's getting really hot in here already. God damn it, my pen is not doing anything. Oh, is that a mosquito? Did it just fly past me? Oh, you're far, I see. Oh, you're just decided the Illusory Shroud Woods. I have to do that as well. I need to do more of the Illusory Shroud Woods because I do have enough on the skill tree to be able to just solo it if I want to, but soloing it would take far too much time. I'm lazy. I wonder if they also released the hard mode of it. Konkappa. What kind of name is that?
ここです。覚えています。この川、それにあの花。
It was a freaking Illusory Bloom. Ooh. Thank you. They got her memories back. I mean, these ones are not gonna last long there. Oh yeah. Don't worry about it, girl. Just chill. I mean, you don't even need to help me out, but I appreciate it. It almost seems to remember something. I feel like the game has been giving out more attention to Fafala's story than any other ones, because so far it has not been a single moment where Fafala spoke and there was actually no voice. So far it's been nothing but her.
私はここであの原価証を見つけました。みんなの役に立ちたくて、自分にもやれることがあるって証明したくて、それで一人で壊してやろうと思ったんです。
How many times that everyone in the freaking village has told you to not do that.
でも幻覚に飲み込まれそうになって聖魂灯がなければ戻れなかったかもしれません。みんなに助けてもらうべきだって分かっていたのに、それでももう少し頑張りたくて、みんなを守れる人になりたくて、冒険者さんの助けにもなりたくて。
Pat, 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 pat. I don't know what to do in these kind of situations. So I just want to pat those kinds of people in the head, okay?
ごめんなさい。心配をかけてしまって。
You've already been exceptionally brave. Follow your willingness to protect others, to rush forward. That attention is more precious than any ability. To me, you're a very important friend. Not because of what you can do, but because you are you.
私でいいんでしょうか。こんな私があなたの大切な友達になれるのでしょうか。
Pat, pat, pat. You have already proven your importance. Now, you protected me again, just like the first time we met.
もし私がもう少し勇敢になれたら、これからも冒険者さんの隣に立てますか？
You've always been partners.
はい。じゃあ約束ですよ。これからも大切な友達です。
Okay.
もう少し頑張って、もう少し強くなれたら、冒険者さんと一緒にラルパルの外の世界へ行きたいです。
Girl, you're a shield knight. Strength, unless you're talking about endurance, you don't really need to become strong in the sense of trying to hit out others. Because that's my job. And don't you fucking dare steal my job. You just need to be a bit more resilient. I guess stronger can come in that way.
そこがどんなところか、今の私には想像できません。でも、冒険者さんと一緒なら、どんなに遠い場所でも怖くありません。だから約束ですよ。これからもずっと、私と冒険者さんは大切な友達、仲間であり続けるって。
Yeah, I'll always be by your side.
じゃあ出発しましょう。きっと素晴らしい未来が待っています。
Yeah, I don't know if I can take you with me because I don't have your imagine. But I guess
ここから始まる私たちの旅は想像よりずっと果てし
that
な
is not a
く
good
続いてい
perspective on my character. Those shorts are showcasing. And apparently that was it. That was incredibly short as well. I mean, why was voices so long compared to the other ones? And this one always had voice acting. At least I admire the fact that the voice actor herself voiced all of the dialogue that included like Fafal in it. But the other ones, for some reason, Daria was like incredibly short. Like Bond's story, there we go. Like apparently I can still explore more of it. Daria's was short as hell. Apparently I can find more about it. Just having to make different choices. This one apparently... Yep, there's plenty more I can do on this one. But for Fafala's was sort of quick as well. I mean, I guess it's all about like try to... Oh, I could have maybe done something different. And this one, I feel like it might have happened if I gave one of the wrong choices. And voices is just gonna take forever because he has a lot. Even though this one is gonna take it to the same place, and I can have just 2 different endings to it. I mean, there isn't really much. I guess it just depends on what I choose after this. I still have a lot of quests to do. I don't want to start doing the immense Bahamar Island quest that I have here. Let me go for like Gloomy Depths. Ooh, Gloomy Depths has been released, really? I mean, of course it did, Mercy. What are you thinking? I am gonna unlock the, oh, I need to explore manually first? Okay, second corridor. I have been there. There you go, Gloomy Depths. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course I can go there. The game's trying to be tough on me. I already have a mount. I can just have the other side of the job. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure everything is okay. Ooh, so close? Wait, why am I getting these many Promise Center Retreat? Are these supposed to be like Bounty related quests that I've just completed? Okay, you're giving me quite a lot. Hold up. Obtained by exploring for Fallow's Bond story. Just holy fucking shit. Mother of God. Obtained by exploring Irona's Bond story. So they already put up the challenges to do the Irona's Bond story, even though it's not even up yet. It's only gonna be up tomorrow, supposedly. Well, it is extra rose orbs, honestly, so I'll just take it. I'll just take it. Anything free for me? I'll take it. Unless it's like bad food. I'm not gonna take bad food. Fuck off. Fuck off. Bad food. I'm incredibly picky, so... yeah, that's about to happen. Okay, so... track you. Oh, I don't like this. I really, really don't like this. So am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way, aren't I? Oh, it's just, like, this way over here. Got it. And that just reveal everything around here. Oh, there's also one teleport over here. Also, I probably couldn't really see the teleports if I've not unlocked this. Whee! And activate. There we go. Next one is closest to the boss. Oop. Why are there so many people here? Why is that not a place for the boss to spawn? I have a feeling it is supposed to be a place where the boss could spawn. It's just like... it is just not there. Even though that's not technically possible, because I believe the watch boss, the watcher something boss, and it is technically the last one is like the 5th or 6th one, technically being the last one to be released, and no other bosses are gonna spawn in this area after it. Alright. Let me be correct though, it's not there yet. Actually, no, I don't think it's worth actually checking up to see if it's actually available or not. God, the echo. It does the echo. That's weird. I don't think any other place did echo. Plus, the fact that this whole island, this whole place, has been nothing but just like wind howling like that. It's freaky. Sabine. An adventure. Showing up in a place like this. Perhaps this is a good opportunity. It just so happens I have a pressing matter. It isn't a huge job, but it requires someone with a clean background to help out. Questions. But sure, tell me. My name is Sabine. I'm a merchant from around here. Just a few days ago, one of my subordinates named Sevian went missing. The kid is honest and upright, and he is flexible at work. He's always keep an eye on some of the more sensitive matters for me. Before he disappeared, I sent him to look into some things. He never came back. He didn't even leave a message. Later, I sent someone to his residence to ask around. That was when we discovered that everything, whether it should have been there or not, is gone. To be honest, I can't even say for sure right now whether someone else got him first or if he had just backed up and run off. Adventure, I need to keep an eye on my business here, and I can't leave. You should look into this matter for me. Well, I'll get the guards. The guards? You do realize this is the Highlands, right? Those guys have probably barely ever left Lalapar. Don't count on them. If they really got involved, it would only negatively impact my business. Here, take a look at this map. There are a few spots at these few spots are the areas I told him to keep a close eye on. This is the entrance to the ruins, and this was his last reported location. Go on, adventurer. If you can't find him in these locations, then don't keep looking. Come straight back and report to me. Well, if you say so.
One place over here. What is this? A stained coupling? Looks like a struggle took place here. From now how messy these footprints are, I look like there has been a chase here. Could they have been left by that underling Seven? These are only minor signs of a struggle and a few black stains here. Was there a cover-up here? There are still footprints. What even more bizarre is that from this point on, there's only one person's footprints, and he's dead. He's already dead. Could this be Sabine's subordinate, Tivian? I should check and see what exactly happened here, but because of that, there aren't many wounds, and the fatal injuries are very obvious. How strange. What exactly took his life? There are also very few wrinkles or mud stains on his clothes. It doesn't look like he was dumped here, but rather that he walked here himself. Investigate his belongings. His pockets are turned inside out. It looks like the killer intentionally took his belongings. Wait, there are traces of wax under his fingernails. Did he handle something sealed before he died? The strangest thing is the diseased expression. Even though his eyes aren't closed, he doesn't look like he was in any pain. There's even an indescribable smile lingering at the corners of his mouth. It's too peaceful for someone who was murdered. Aside from that, he's missing a cufflink on his sleeve. He would have made a perfect pair with the cufflinks let off there. If I just take this cufflink to Sabine for confirmation, I should be able to confirm the dead man's true identity. Just as you are about to stand up and leave, the light happens to catch the deceased's eyes. In that moment, a very faint triangular outline flashes, and immediately vanishes deep within his dark eyes. Is he inside of like a nightmare, like delusionally blooms kind of stuff again? It sounds to me that that's going to be the case, or he's just being absolutely possessed. Also, you didn't even check for heartbeats. Character. Adventure, you work fast. Seems you made some progress, yes? Shut the cufflink. The moment Sabine sees the cufflink, she frowns slightly, but quickly regains her composure. It belongs to the kid. This cufflink was the reward I gave him. He wore it every day, and he wouldn't just take it off casually. Although I had expected that something might have happened to him, I never thought it would be like this. With Savian's skills, it couldn't have been as simple as running into some robbers. But even stranger is that there are no fatal wounds, and his expression is a bit too peaceful. It's as if someone didn't want him to leave any signs of a struggle. Perhaps this confirms my suspicions. Sabine tucks the cufflink into her palm and grips it tightly, turning her knuckles white. Seems like you know something. I know less than you think. I can't tell you exactly what I asked the kid to investigate. Kevin wasn't watching a specific person, but a transaction. That kind of deal shouldn't be happening out in the open. Sabine glances at you, but she quickly averts her gaze into the distance. A few days ago, our merchant guild struck a deal, a massive one. I strongly oppose this partnership because our organization has a bad reputation and is easily targeted. But I couldn't stop it since the other two in the guild gave the nod. The majority ruled, so the deal went through. I suspect that someone involved in the deal had an ulterior motive, which was why I asked Savian to keep an eye on things in secret. Looking at it now, he probably saw something he wasn't supposed to, and then he was caught. You need any help investigating? If I didn't need it, I wouldn't be telling you all this, Adventure. But now isn't the time. We need to wait for the right moment. Let's leave it at that, Adventure. Thanks for your hard work. I'll find someone else to handle Savian's matter, so you won't have to dirty your hands. Also, as a little extra reward, I'll put in a good word for you among the merchants. As long as you're willing to take on jobs, the commissions here will earn you plenty of limos before you leave. Of course, that's assuming you can keep your mouth shut. I don't know. I'm not exactly good at that. Gaston! Look at it, Gaston! Hey, Adventure. I've already heard about you from Sabine. It's rare to hear the praise someone so highly. As it happens, I'm looking for someone capable. So, are you interested in taking a job? Sure. Let's hear. That's the spirit. I like you. Here's the deal. I was checking the books a while ago and I noticed that things didn't add up. A big stash went missing. It's not a small amount either. I asked around and ended up finding a guy named Conrad as the most suspicious one. That guy manages the warehouse, so he handles the most stuff. If anyone were to move some goods or cook the books, he'd be the one leading it. But right now, I don't have any proof. At the end of the day, he works for me, so I can't just throw accusations around based on suspicions alone. I wanted you to test the water and see if he's hiding a big stash in secret. What exactly is this big stash? Sabine didn't tell you? Normally, it's a waste slang for the mine. From the mine, but somehow people are willing to pay top dollar for it. It's a waste slag from the mine. People are willing to pay top dollar for it. Weird, isn't it? By the way, you better pose an artisan. Those guys have more money than sense, so can't really let his guard down. They usually use an artisan named Marcel as their contact point. Remember that name. Also, artisans usually use marrow oil as a token. I will only treat you like an insider if he sees that, so you'll need to get some. What kind of rule is that? Not like an amateur, this is an Asterly's market. People in the line of work only do business with regulars. You just walk up and throw the word big stash around, no one will dare talk to you. After all, nobody wants to mess with the creed. Just tell them Marcel sent you, then slam the token down in front of him. Tell him I want to get some adhesive, so he understands your intentions. Only then you can start negotiating. Lastly, remember this. Don't blow your cover before you lay eyes on the big stash. I need solid evidence. After that, whatever it takes, bring him back alive. I have my ways of making him talk. Alright then, so infiltration. So my name is Marcel, and I'm an artisan. I guess I should know better than that. Okay, time to sip. Aha! That's a lot of Vocaloids there. Oh yeah, these guys. They'll be the one that gave me this talk. How can you not get all joined up? Get all joined up, please. Oh wait, are you? Oh, you're an elite, aren't you? I did not think that I would be fighting up an elite. But yeah, let me try to do this quickly. Well, it was taking me a little bit longer than it's supposed to. Okay, it was an elite. Figured. There we go. Actually, did I fight off the elites? I did. Okay, so really I cannot do much. Probably should be fighting them because if I go and talk to them, I'm gonna die. I'm also dying pretty quickly. Fuck me. Well, hopefully, I mean, the teleport is nearby, so I should be fine. Alright. I did not realize they were actually doing quite a decent damage. Sigurd and Hagen. Business hasn't been great lately. There are noticeably fewer buyers. Yeah, I heard things have gotten rowdy over at the sunken corridor and the crate is investigating. Just get used to it. The crate investigates everything. Never mind the corridor, they're probably snooping around our turf too. Don't say things like that. Just looking at those braces makes me nervous. What's there to be afraid of? If you're a coward, you shouldn't be in this line of work. Marcel sent me. Marcel? Don't try to be funny, pal. No matter how I look at it, you don't dress like an artisan. You look like an adventurer instead. Well, if it doesn't matter what Myers is, or are you trying to... What are you here to buy? And by the way, did you bring this stuff? Your marrow oil? Two of them fixed their gazes on the bag of marrow oil at almost the exact same time. Hagen even reaches out to pinch it and checks the texture. No wonder. I got a whiff of that familiar scent once he got close. Yeah, that's an artisan style. Marcel was wised up and he sent someone to pick up the goods. Tell me, how much do you want? I want to inspect the goods. No problem. You can inspect the goods, but be smart about it. Don't look around and don't stop halfway. We wait for no one. Yeah, these things are tense right now. If we run into Kree, we don't know each other. Alright, let's not waste time. Sigurd, you take the rear. I'll lead. Fire, keep up. Sure. Feeling any better today? Things was saying last night weren't exactly normal. Nosy, aren't you? Once the goods are in or over, our job's done. Stop getting distracted and keep the eyes on the creed. Conrad's head droops low, as though he's just an ornament hanging on his neck. Meanwhile, he taps his fingers subconsciously on his knees. Conrad, we've got a customer. It's one of Marcel's guys. So he wants to buy the inspect the goods. Inspect the goods. We all love to inspect things. Everyone is always obsessed with telling the real from the fake. Does it really matter? Hey, Conrad, are you still out of it? Stop you mumbling. Just follow all the rules, so hurry up and show them the goods. Conrad slowly lifts his head and shoots you a glance. His dark circles are terrifyingly deep, as he hasn't slept in days. You're not an artisan. You don't have that smell of you. Steady smell of willpower. Show my rope. It's tough again. Take it away, it reeks. Camera, stop talking in circles and wake up. This is serious kind. Artisans are VIP clients, so get the goods out. Exactly, it's better to sell it fast. I heard the crate has already... Blah, the crate this, the crate that. Why are you so afraid of the crate? I see you flattering Celine every day, and it don't look scary then. Boss, maybe you should drink a little less next time. Celine is the guild's clerk. Why would she be with the crate? Adventure, now you know why we didn't want you to see Conrad in the first place. What exactly is wrong with him? He's probably under too much stress. Lately, it doesn't feel like he's resting when he closes his eyes. He keeps babbling nonsense. Hey, Conrad, don't drink too much on that special brew next time. Being a drunken stupor like this will only ruin things. Shoo, my brain is perfectly fine. You're the crazy ones. You just want to see the goods, right? I'll go them right here. Go on, help yourself. Conrad opens his coat and you see fingernail-sized red crystals evenly distributed across the inner lining. You couldn't be more familiar with that stuff. It's crimson marrow. Staring so hard, your eyes are popping out, huh? This stuff is the best. Straight from the Celestial mines. How much you want? I'll take it all. What a big spender. As expected from master artists and from master leads. If you want it all, I'll give you a discount for Russell's sake. How about it? I don't expect to have any of yours. What do you mean? You work for Gaston? How could this be? I told you this person smelled wrong. What do you bring up just anyone home? Boss, calm down. There is no other way. Just come to this. I'll just have to silence you permanently. I'm trying to make up like a drunken voice. That has not been easy. Also, you guys are just paper to me. Yeah. Over there. So wait, how the fuck did I teleport those guys up to Gaston? We're gonna be like Gaston. Oh, if it isn't the adventure. And the high and mighty Sir Conrad, who looks like he's sleepwalking. Sleepwalking? You should be thanking me, Gaston. I shielded you from a disaster. What are you blabbering about? Where are the goods? Take them out yourself. Hurry up. Only the goods know where they went. I asked them for you, and they say you are the ones who are someone else's goods. Conrad opens his coat, revealing the crimson marrow embedded in the lining. The big stash. Adventure. Didn't I tell you to go easy on him? Why does he seem completely out of his mind? He wasn't already like this when I found him. Is that so? Then he's not faking it. Someone tampered with him. Idiots, idiots, idiots. Idiot Gaston, idiot Sabine. You think you're doing business, but you're actually lining up to jump off a cliff. What on earth are you saying, you brat? What's your dirty mouth? I'm dirty? Not as dirty as the heart of a coward like you. You knew exactly what kind of people they were, yet you still chose to work with them. Everyone knows there is a beast ahead. You had a way of avoiding jumping, but you still chose to take the plunge. Do you think everything would go according to their plan? Wrong. They laid us dry and will be tossed aside like pawns. Wait, I think I've seen this soulless look before. Those guys. I can't believe they actually dared to make a move. What are those guys? Keep at it and you'll find out sooner or later. Still, you better keep your wits about you. I never imagined that these guys would still push their luck when they agreed to do the partnership. I'm afraid there's a bigger storm brewing. I need to go talk to Sabine. Thanks, adventurer. It'll help me explore the piece of hidden rot. Is he gonna be okay? No, it's rich. So we're gonna go, like, clockwise for each NPC, really? Ugh. Adventure, your name has spread through the merchant circles in record time. I'm actually a bit curious. What astounding qualities do you possess that make someone as difficult as Sabine sing your praises? Do you have any information for me? Don't be so hasty. I just like to run my mouth. I happen to have a job that's perfect for you. What do you say? Are you interested? Sure. It's nothing complicated, but our line of work is strict about the rules. Recently, we have had a batch of goods that will go through a special process. We need to ensure that their seals are intact before delivery. These goods are scattered across various locations in the wild, and the crates are especially wax-sealed. There have been an unusual number of people in the ruins lately. I'm worried someone might get too handsy and touch something they shouldn't. So I like to get those locations and check if the wax seals have been tampered with and if the seal impressions are consistent. If necessary, clear any nuisance nearby. Don't let anyone get too close. Where should I look for those places? Sabine was absolutely right. They really did know your place. They didn't ask too many detailed questions. I did ask a question, though. Excellent. That's exactly how this shop should be done. Alright. The locations of the goods in the seal registry are handled by Celine, our merchant guild's clerk. She'll lead the way. Just record what you see using her format. The clear, the fair. Miss Celine is over there. You should head out immediately. Capable adventurer. Alrighty then. I assume you're Celine? Adventurer, I see you quite active around our camp lately. Is it finally my turn today? Not bad. The boss finally came to his senses and hired someone to help me with this. You have no idea. Those crates are left out in the wild every day, and for some reason they attract monsters like crazy. The monsters love rubbing against them as though they are heaters during winter. They could be just like scratchers. It's so hard for me to handle them all on my own. At least I won't have to worry about that anymore. Let's go adventure. The way I say adventure doesn't seem like the typical accent that I would use. Also, you're pretty hecking far. There's also another quest near the gate. God, these are never-ending quests. I'm gonna have so much to do on the next stream as well. It's gonna be possible. Imagine if I'm still gonna have quests to do by the end of the season. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna need to kill them off again. You guys hurt though. You guys are hurting hard. God. God, why? How the heck do you hurt this much? Check if the first seal is still intact. You see that the seal is heavily layered with a thick sealing wax and oil crosses all the crate's seams. The seals appear intact. Some even bear a triangular mark made of complex lines. The seals on my end are intact. How about yours, adventurer?
Yep, they're good.
Perfect. That puts my mind at ease. These goods are due to be for delivery soon, and we absolutely cannot afford any mishaps right now. Wait, why was this mark stamped onto the seal? The seals are intact, but we better record this mark accurately just in case something changes later. Alright, adventurer. Don't worry about it. Let's head to the second hiding spot. I probably should have talked about the marks. Yeah, this is the way. Yoink! Whee! Whee! Oh no, they found the goods. We have to stop them now. Stop. We're rich, we're rich! I've heard rich folks love this stuff. If we sell it, we'll set for life. Wait, don't you find it odd? Why would a golem suddenly appear out here in the wild? That's because it wasn't meant for you. You shouldn't have touched that. Oh, someone's coming. Who is it? You have some nerve, raking the seals on Merchant Guild's goods. Were you planning to keep them for yourselves? Who are you trying to scare? I say hoarding this thing out of here is a real crime. You can run right back to the village and report it. Oh no, someone touched the golem we hid in the ruins. Let's see who the Creed and the guards arrest first. Hey, never mind that. This thing is buzzing inside. It's your fault for scraping it with that red rubbing earlier. Say you needed to check if it was real. If this thing goes berserk, none of us is getting in the way. The golem's head suddenly flares a red light and emits an ominous buzzing sound. The next second, it violently swings his arm, knocking everyone to the ground. You broke the seal and triggered an emergency activation. Let's pull back for now. Pull back? This thing is way faster than us. Besides, if something goes wrong now, our entire plan will be ruined. We can't let him mess things up now. I have no choice, I have to use that. Celine takes the best-sized box from her coat. After a brief activation, Dense ribbons of light spread out like seals, forcibly suppressing the agitated golem. Stop right there! Celine grips the badge with both hands as the emitting light is generating immense recoil. The Legacy's light envelops the berserk golem. The golem's violent power is temporarily suppressed, but it hasn't completely stopped moving. Is this the newest model? The power of the Ingram Chrome is incredibly stubborn. Celine takes out another badge from her coat and throws it to you. It's quite heavy and looks more like some sort of legacy. Hurry! Help me contain it. Aim at it. Don't let it continue its activation. Look at the button to press. You carefully search the badge for something that resembles a switch. The familiar emblem is emblazoned on it. This emblem appears on the pillar of divinity, in the shrine, and onto the uniform of every priest. As you hesitate, the badge weaves dense red ribbons of light, simultaneously generating a massive outward thrust. You can barely keep it from flying out of your hands. Don't point it at yourself! Aim at that thing! Make it stop! Under the light of the two badges, the golem's power is suppressed, and the right glow of his face gradually fades. Finally. Yeah, I got something to say, Celine. But they aren't badly hurt, just uncautious. I patched them up a bit. They should wake up soon. What just happened? As you can see, the golem was triggering into an emergency activation. If you weren't here, I'll never be able to handle it alone. As you probably noticed, this thing is a standard creed issue. You can't find it on the market at all. I've used to forcibly disable Legacy's power source. These guys broke the seals and nearly ruined everything. Why do you have something like this? Celine's gaze turns icy as she stares intently at you. That doesn't matter, Adventure. What matters is, you've dealt with these merchants. You should know why I have to do this. They aren't all bad. You're right. It's hard to label these merchants as good as bad. Anyway, Adventure, don't tell anyone about what happened today. The Creed will make a move later, but not now. We've been planning for this day for a long time. We can't let it all fail at the last hurdle. For the report, the standard phrasing is, seals completely intact, contents undamaged. I'll handle the cleanup here. Will Edred believe it? Of course not. Edred never trusted you from the very beginning. Sabine spread the word about you among the merchants a few days ago, likely just to gauge Edred's reaction. But he couldn't just ignore Sabine's probing, so he had to give you this simple commission. In reality, his collaboration with the Cabbage mission goes far beyond just this one golem we saw today. Alright, Adventurer, you head back and report to Edred. I'll still need to figure out how to clean up this mess and restore the seals. See you back at the camp, Adventurer. Everything that happened here today. Ooh, girl. You're into some deep shit already. That's bait. In some deep shit. I wonder if there's gonna be like a twist where Edred actually believes me more than her. Up, Edred. Well, if it isn't our adventurer. Why the haggard look? Did the local charms of the gloomy depths disappoint you? Hands up for the record. The record is written quite beautifully. Sabine really does have a good eye on people. Feels completely intact, contents undamaged. Such concise wording. Celine taught you that, didn't she? Yep. She's always been a stickler for the rules, and her writing is always perfect. However, that perfectionism seems to have slipped up a bit right here. Keep silent. I didn't mean anything by it. Please don't misunderstand. In the first entry, you mentioned extra lines on the surface by the sealing wax. By the second entry, that detail is gone. Either you didn't see it, or you saw it but decided not to write down. Probably wasn't there. Or perhaps the person writing it was too busy to note it down. It is no big deal. For someone doing this kind of work for the first time, you handled it beautifully. Accept this payment. I'll be sure to mention you to Sabine later. After all, not many people can get the job done right according to the protocol. Yeah. Now we're going back to we're going back to Sabine. Is there anything else I should be doing? I mean, all the activity merits are done. Okay, this is done. Okay, this might be my last quest. I don't know. Adventure, we meet again. I'm guessing your commissions here have been going smoothly. Almost all of our partners have mentioned you. However, the truly tricky part is probably just beginning. Are you ready? Sure. After gathering intelligence for a while, I've gained a lot of new understanding of the people in the Merchant Guild. Someone is trying to treat us as disposable pawns.
Gaston might be rough around the edges, but his man is already entirely in the business. He might go overboard sometimes, but at least he wouldn't throw the guild into the fire. And one with the problem is Edred. He's like a completely different person. I just can't see through him. All the clues I have point to one thing. This guy has gotten involved into a faction whose name people don't even dare to mention. If we don't stop him, I'm afraid it won't end with just the guild becoming a pawn. Our own safety will be at risk. Well, just who did he mess with? I'm afraid it's far worse than I imagined. Even with all my effort, I've only managed to uncover the tip of the iceberg. Edred used all sorts of threats and bribes to force Gaston to agree to collaborate with the Cabbage mission. Yeah. On the surface, he claimed it was to open up channels for them. But behind closed doors, he's making off with the book deals. Business that no one can figure it out. No one knows what he has gotten from the Cabbage mission, and no one knows who he's planning to sell things to. What's worse is that their transactions have already caught the attention of the Creed. You mean he's selling contraband? No, it's not that simple. That stuff has long been sold by merchants across the Highlands. They aren't worth the prices intervening personally. We have an excellent opportunity right now, Adventure. I found out that Edward is preparing to make an off-the-books transaction. And that's exactly why I asked you here. I want you to come with me to confront the transaction and expose Edred's hypocrisy to his face. I don't want to affect the guild's normal operations, so it'll just be the two of us on this trip. Furthermore, if something goes wrong, someone needs to stay behind and look after the guild. Gaston is the best man for the job. Adventure, you might think this is a foolish plan, but this really is my last resort. I don't want to see the guild I've worked so hard to build get destroyed. Most importantly, I need to bring back the truth. And you're the only one who could do it. It's like you're saying you're gonna die, girl. You haven't gotten to that point just yet.
Celine, what's the matter?
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Sabine, ask you to go with the expose the Edred's deal.
No.
Being cautious is a good trait, but perhaps best safe for your enemies. What I want to say is this operation is far more dangerous than you think. Edred's background probably goes way beyond the current trouble with the Merchant Guild. But I can tell you you're not the type to be talked out with this simple "don't go." Please take this. It might save your life in a critical moment. Celine takes off a necklace hanging around her neck. Attached to it ends in a miniature compass engraved with the Creed's emblem.
Why are you giving me this?
Just think of it as a lucky charm. Holding it during an emergency might help keep your mind clear, which is crucial. Right now, you might be the only one who could turn the situation around. I don't want you to go on a one-way trip.
So, these two are helping me. And now I have to go all the way here. It's gonna be a long way. This is getting interesting. So the guy is indeed like a really bad guy. Just really shady and shit. And I have like two girls that are really helping me out here. Okay.
What's up, Sabine? It seems early. Edred and the others haven't showed up yet.
Could there be a mistake?
This is the location for our intel. There's no mistake. You just need to stay hidden nearby and wait for them to appear. However, Edred is not someone to be trifled with. When we expose him, a confrontation will likely be unavoidable. Adventure, no matter what happens later, do not show yourself, and certainly do not get involved in a conflict. You just need to witness the truth.
Why is that?
Because even if we were to apprehend Edred on the spot today, it wouldn't mean it is over. What truly pushed the Merchants Guild into the spotlight is the force behind him. In this situation, if we are to save the Merchant Guild, we can only rely on someone trustworthy like you to bring the truth back. After all, Edred is... Never mind. Now is not the time to talk about this. Adventure, there are an unusually large number of monsters around here. To prevent any unexpected trouble, let's clear some of them out.
Just for them to come around and just like kill us, right? Oh god, there's so many. Fuck, why are there so many?
Okay, we're good, she.
Whee! I don't know why those things hurt so much. Jesus.
I'm done. Look, Edred has showed up. His contact should appear soon.
To my old friend hiding over there, why sneak around? Why don't you come out and show yourself? The bean shakes her head and makes a shush gesture, signaling you to keep watching. I came here, of course, to see the sights you can find outside. Please don't mind me, sir. Of course not. I don't mind at all, because there's only daylight here. There's only daylight here. Code name, reference mirror. I'm Madrid, from the desert. I never would have thought the scent of the desert could be hiding within this foul merchant guild. Isn't that wonderful? You want others to never find what you've hidden, the best way is to forget what it was ever hidden in the first place. Enough idle chatter, Mr. Edgewood of the desert. This link contamination issue started because your group of the green-clothed idiots was making too much noise. Not only was their base wiped out, but several key items were lost with it. It's caused us a massive headache. Now that the crazed people are buzzing around looking for trouble, and the most important piece of cargo is still nowhere to be found. It's just a mere vessel, nothing worth getting so worked up over. Look, I came here personally to tidy up the links and swap out the notes. Don't brush it off so lightly, Mr. Edgewood of the desert. Your side failed to handle this, and the Sharing Society became the scapegoat. Relax. The next time we meet, you'll see that, Adam. Free of charge. Considered a gift from the desert. You have 1 week. If we don't see the goods by then, we'll cut this line. And you, along with it. The bean frowns deeply, and she suppresses her anger as she speaks to you. It's time. Adventure, no matter what happens next, don't blow your cover. Bring the tooth back. We're counting on you. Don't do anything fucking reckless. The bean stops speaking. Clenches her fist, she slowly steps out of the hiding. Did you hear that, Edred? You sold out the merchant guild, only to be tossed aside in the end. How pathetic. It's a bean? Damn it, why are you here? Note, contamination detected. The deal is off. Wait, she's just a mere merchant. I'll soon make sure that she can't speak at all. Forever. Don't you get it yet? In their eyes, you're not an ally. You're just a link in a chain that can be replaced at any time. Yet you still dragged the merchant guild down with you. The greed already has its eye on this place. Not only will it fail this deal, but you'll never wash the stench off your hands. Words are useless now. Sabine, you shouldn't have come. I'll make you walk to the end of your life on your own. This is the exact trick you used on Savian, isn't it? That kid has worked for me for 10 years. Can't believe it could be so vicious. Wait, there's another contamination source. Over there. Reference mirror looks towards your position with a piercing gaze. I heard from the Cabbage mission that the one who helped the Kree destroy the base was also an adventurer. Pioneers Guild, contamination level upgraded to critical. So what about it? Are you scared? Edra strikes suddenly, and a flash of purple light stares a rift through the daylight. There is no time to dodge, but someone suddenly steps in front of you to block the attack. Adventurer, bring the truth back. The purple light does not dissipate. Instead, it engulfs Sabine's silhouette. The light glows brighter. In an instant, the world freezes. Look around. You try to look around, but you find that the edges of everything are being stretched infinitely, only to be thrown back to their original positions. Just then, the ground below you suddenly collapses. You fall into a bottomless abyss as your consciousness is slowly swallowed by the darkness. Take out Celine's pendant. Celine's pendant is taken out. The compass emits a faint glow, and it feels terrifyingly hot. The next second, the light is swallowed by darkness. Shrouded in darkness, the terrifying willpower swept over you, overwhelming you with an irresistible drowsiness. You lost unconsciousness. Where am I being sent to? Why am I here? That's what happened. Mrs. Cedric, the adventurer seems to have woken up. What incredible vitality to regain your consciousness in just a short time. Who are you people? Who are we doesn't matter. When we arrived, we only saw you and another merchant lady collapse to the ground. At that time, we were both trapped in a deep nightmare. The attacker noticed someone approached and fled. We couldn't catch them. Yes, you have strong vitality and appear unharmed, but that lady wasn't so lucky. What about her? She was badly injured. I noticed she was carrying a merchant's badge, so I sent her back to the merchant camp. Her companions are taking good care of her. After being treated, her life shouldn't be in any immediate danger. Oh my god, she's alive. However, as for any lingering effects, that will depend on how far she went into the nightmare. Why is there such a coincidence? You can think of it as a coincidence, but here in the gloomy depths, coincidences often hide inevitable arrangements. You need to be more careful when moving around here from now on. The leisurely plague seems to be making a comeback lately. Next time you encounter it, I'm afraid it won't be quite so simple. So she's alive. That's very, very good to know. And I still have... Wait, do I have to go back? Is it gonna be Gaston this time, or is it gonna be freaking Celine again? Celine? No, Sabine. Is it Sabine? It is not Sabine, it's Gaston. Okay, so... I'm gonna have plenty to do, still, because apparently this quest has been dragging on for ages at this point. But now it is time for me to stop the stream. I've been talking, never ending, not stopping one bit, like a yapper that I usually am. And I still have so many quests to do. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Fuck. There's so many that I have to do. So maybe, if I end up finding a better time to in the game, I might do some of the side quests. I'm probably not gonna like wipe them all off, but I'm gonna try to do some because that way my experience is gonna rise up. And I believe from the guild, the highest you can see so far for most people is level 80. Yeah, everyone's level 80. So I need to catch up. I need to do a lot of side quests. So let's hop on right up to the next scene. Ooh. Ooh, it's incredibly hot in here already. Ah, and I need to take a break. Hopefully my voice is not going to be gone tomorrow. Whenever I do these Blue Protocol Amazon streams, you bet I'm going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be yapping a lot. And maybe I'm guessing that also doing the side quests will also help increase my ability score. So yeah, it's going to be definitely even more necessary that I do these. I might maybe do more than 3, but don't expect for me to finish them all up. No way. At least I want to be able to have some still available by the next time. I probably shouldn't really have done the Bond story, but then again, it was also a very short Bond story, so it really wouldn't matter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. I'll be joining you guys now on Friday. It's gonna be the usual dislike stream. I'm wondering if Lily is indeed gonna be the next Esper, or it seems pretty fucking obvious that it will be. And I'm just wondering what kind of element will she be, because I kind of doubt it that she's gonna be an Umbra. I doubt if she's gonna be one of those keepsake Espers as well, because we're still gonna have Metadelon to be one of the keepsake Espers still for the next month. I'm just thinking the most likely element she will be is another Inferno, as if we don't have enough Infernos already. God damn. And also on Sunday, I'll be putting up the voting poll on my Discord for Wednesday. So check around on my Discord on Wednesday to see if the voting polls are already going to be up. And for now, I've not been able to find any other games that could be fitting up the bill for me to play. So I'm still going to be the last 3 from the other time. And if you want to see more Blue Protocol, join me every Monday at the usual time. But I hope you enjoyed. And for all my lovely angels, hope you have a lovely night. And see you again soon. Bye-bye!